It is time for Beaver Gaming. Oh yes. Hey, welcome in, Cat. Congrats on being first, you know? I'm gonna make it a habit to not wait 2 weeks between streams nowadays, you know? Would be nice. So today we're playing a new game. Something for the week. I don't know for how long, probably a few streams at least. Anyway, we're playing Timberborn, a game that I looked into when it first released back in 2021, and I played it for like 20-ish hours. I remember quite enjoying it, and then I kind of just forgot about it for weeks. And then Kat obviously reminded me during the Sunday anniversary stream. I was like, you know what, why not? Like, let's just check it out again. I like to forgo things. Anyway, also I proudly declared that I last played it in early access and was like, oh, this is like something special because this was before the first update. And I looked, because I looked at the Wikipedia page and was like, oh yeah, this is like when the first update came out like in December that year that I stopped, like in 2021. And then I looked at the Steam page and it's still in early access, so this wasn't even like that special because, you know, nothing has changed, I guess. Anyway, was a fun realization. But yeah, now that we've yapped about that thing, how have you been, you know? As always, starting the stream off right, asking how days have been. You know, in my house, I mentioned this a few streams ago, I feel like. I had like a good, nice week of vacation, nobody in the house, and now everyone's back, and then obviously a lot of noises everywhere, and I kinda miss it already, you know? I love the peace and quiet. Also, I love having more air in my room. Like, this is like a really weird, I guess, what we call it, like a weird complaint. During summer months, it's like really hard for me to get like proper air into my room just because of like small windows and stuff. And when it's like hot, then obviously like the hot air rises, so like my cold air in my room doesn't really rise, so there's like a lot less movement than like, for example, in winter. So it tends to take like the full day of just like airing out my room to properly breathe again in here, unless I'm using like a fan or something like that. And it gets worse because we have like a sunroof, and as long as my family is like outside, they're using the sunroof, and it blocks like even more of the airflow. So yeah, laptop, what did you do today? That someone got rid of Bluetooth? I feel like that's probably just like a driver update. I have this sometimes. Like, I am always really worried that Windows is going to do like any sort of updates while I'm playing a game, because that happens so often that like I'm just watching shows or something like that, and suddenly I can't hear anything because my audio drivers were updated, and then I have to restart my PC for like my speakers to work again. So I am always really worried that that's going to happen during like a stream or like a recording session, because obviously that's instantly ruined. What else did I want to talk about? Also, I still wanna change. Normally restarting didn't even have. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, then something's definitely off. Probably like a setting at least. But I hope you could fix it. Yeah. What do I want to say? I still want to change like my layout here. I actually worked on something for the anniversary stream, but because I was like so absorbed in blueprints over the week of like just freedom here, and where I was house sitting, I obviously didn't actually spend too much time actually working on the stream stuff, which also why I didn't really stream. But yeah, like we are probably going to get like a new overlay for this at some point, right? Like I'm kind of running out of space for games, and this was like one of the selling points for this design. Also, I don't know, I like the Minecraft design, but I'm not really playing Minecraft here, so I felt like I'm gonna have to change it at some point. And yeah, I'm gonna probably give like a sneak peek for that one soon-ish. Maybe actually have like a temporary. Oh wait, I was kind of confused because like I am looking at the chat window on the right, like that one, and like in the like the highest, like the highest row, I want to say, there was like something purple just glitching out, and I just realized it was Seribot sending like an animated emote, which was like half hidden, so yeah, I was so confused. Right, you clicked on something and told you to fix it, and it worked. Yay. Oh no, don't just type yeah, like Beetle, but yeah. Can't believe Seribot would just do that. Yeah, I know, Seribot's like just too excited about stream every single time. Anyway, I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I'm also not even going to know how long I'm going to be streaming Timberborn in general. I just kind of want to check it out. I mentioned I kind of want to have like games where I have like a goal. I like to finish stuff at some point. So today is probably going to be like figuring out like how many updates there were in Timberborn, and maybe like kind of formulate a goal. Maybe I want to need like the next stream as well to do that. And once we do that, then we are probably going to work towards that goal, and then it's probably going to be like a finished series. It's like my belief currently, like from what I remember in Timberborn, there was like obviously a certain amount of content, but technically you can just play it into infinity, and I don't really want that with like the Twitch series, so yeah. It's not even first here? Yeah, I get it, it's terrible. It doesn't even use your home command. Anyway, so I am just going to switch over to the game, I guess. Yeah, let me pause the music. Also, like, Timberborn settings are really weird. Let me click into the game. So there's like a setting. First of all, if the game is too loud, please let me know. It's always hard for me to check. But let's switch over to the game. So, the thing that I think is like really weird is, there's a setting down here where you can mute audio when minimized or out of focus. If I don't click that one and click out, the music is still gone. It is so weird, and even if I'm like going out of the settings now and then tabbing out, music is gone. What does that checkbox even do? So I'm just gonna leave it on. But yeah, I have not played in such a long time. Yeah, I mentioned this in like stream title, like below us. I have not played in 4 years. There's technically a few autosaves that I've had. Like this is 2021. And the cycle is unknown because the game, like, there were so many changes. I'm guessing that those saves probably don't even work. I'm not gonna check those out. I'm just gonna go for a new game. I wanna see what changed. Right, like the last time I played, there were like 2 different types of beavers you could play. Like the standard beaver and like something iron beaver. I forgot what they were called. Oh, still the same 2 choices. Iron thief, yeah. At least I kinda remember that stuff. I don't even have them anywhere. Wow, I can't even play them. Okay, I want to say like maybe I'm checking out the Iron Thief because I used to play the Folk Taker. It's a lot. Even though I feel like they were called something different when I was still playing. I don't know. But maybe I'm just imagining things. And the easygoing but hardworking Folk Takers are expert farmers. They respect nature and it rewards them with plentiful bounties. The motto, comfort, food and sturdy wood. Ah, yes. Also I need to move something. Something is off with my OBS. Like the layout, I just noticed. Give me just a second. Huh? I'm guessing the stream is just working. Yo, Wind, welcome in. How's your day been? And yes, sturdy wood. All the best sturdy wood. I don't know what's up with my OBS. Like I just have like a part of my window that's like duplicated and I don't know why. And like if I try to resize it, it just looks buggy. I'm just gonna believe that nothing's ever going to go wrong. So let's choose this faction and jump in. Oh, they have like more maps, I think. Let's see if I remember some of those. I feel like the lakes was like the default even back then. Do I remember any of those? By the way, also, did they add like dirty water? Like the red stuff? Stream looks good, just don't touch it. Exactly, I would never touch any settings. That's how you do it. I'm just confused because they added like new colors. I do kind of remember this one. Like the Helix Mountain, or like a similar one. Might have been like, I just remember like something spiraling. I feel like this one I've also seen. Huh, interesting. I'm still gonna go for like probably lakes. Or just waterfalls. I would say like lakes or plains. I'm gonna take lakes just because it's like the first map. Wait, the last time you saw any gameplay of this game was 4 years ago. Yeah, this was the last time I played, so it makes sense. No, it was like when it came out. I actually last played before the first big update, which is why I thought this wasn't like an early access anymore. But no, still early access. So yeah. Anyway, beginner friendly. I mean, I don't like beginner friendly, but I guess we're just going to go through it. It's okay. Normal is probably fine. Your settlement starts with a moderate resources. Drought and bad tides are milder in the beginning, but intensify over time. Bad tides weren't really a thing the last time I played, I think. Hard probably. Settings, okay. Humans did not make it, and neither will you. Don't forget, it's like kind of the lore that humans went extinct, and for some reason beavers were the next in line to be smart enough to create civilization. I want all my games to be unfriendly, that's exact. Like, this is exactly how I love my games. Really hard and annoying. But no, like, for a colony simulator, I feel like normal is probably fine just to get back into it. Oh, the customize button was always here. I was just kind of confused. I'm just gonna go for normal. Let's start. Loading. If a building is marked as solid, such as a lodge or warehouse, you can build another structure on its roof. Yeah, I remember that. You could you could build like vertical buildings. Basically, you could just stack like all the buildings if you wanted to. I feel like the other, like the Iron Thief ones were like more efficient at that. Maybe I'm imagining that though. What would I like to call my settlement? Oh no, don't. This is going to be the hardest thing the entire day. Goose Town? There are no geese. Like seriously, why would there be a singular... The nest? I like the nest. The nest. How about that? We can at least pretend that this has nothing to do with geese. Let's start. Okay, you still sit around. Okay, space is still paused as like the default in almost all the games. So I'm gonna look around here. Okay, this is probably like sludge or something like that. Let's see if I can figure out the controls without like a tutorial here. Okay, we do have the weather. I kind of remember that. From what I remember, we need the progenitors of damn remembrance. Nessus? I mean, that's a long name. I feel like we can change that somewhere. We also have like districts here that we can name apparently. So, progenitors dam of okay, of R. It's okay. That's okay. That probably fits. Great. This is like our settlement now. The city center. And we can probably shorten it somehow, but I'm gonna keep it like this. Let's see the tutorial. Ooh. This tutorial will help you with all the basics of building a beaver settlement. Every new settlement needs logs. Only jumper lumberjacks will cut trees, so place 2 lumberjack flags next to nearby trees. I do remember this. We could have the we have like collection points for the beginning. You know what? I'm gonna ignore the tutorial for the beginning, just because I hate tutorials. I'm gonna put like 2 here. I do remember there was like something for food, like a gatherer flag. How do I rotate in this game? R, okay. Like I want to press like E because it's like E in a lot of games and O sometimes, so I don't know. Let's get 2 of you. And I do remember needing pathways. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I get it. Continue that one. Flags will not build unless there's a district in building range. That makes sense. We do need those stairs here, because otherwise we can't go over. Okay. Build those... Oh yeah, you actually need to put in work, right? Okay. How does that work? We have 2 workers currently. How about we put in 4 for a moment? I do remember that we could switch that one constantly. Now we have 4 workers who actually build. Look at them running around. Idumul. Ooh, 10 years old. Look at them running. The little hammers. Oh, look at them being productive. And Sovayuk. No, Soja? Sojavuk. The other way around. Ah, look at them building. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Also, how many... We have nothing. We only have food. Okay, isn't there like a storage pile? You need to... Oh, you actually need wood to build that, but I'm guessing you can store wood once you're done. You can hold 20. How about I build like one of them somewhere? Yo, Jumper, welcome in. How's your day been? You're just in time to watch some beavers? Yeah, I get it. Cat's just kind of defeating you every single time. I guess you just have to follow, you know, stream updates. So. How's the weather in Germany? Way too hot. It's terrible. Do I even want that? Let's just leave storage for now. I feel like you could probably get something out of here. I just remember that water's like really important. We have a water pump. By the way, I really hate that I have to press R to rotate it. It makes sense, but like all the when I play games, they often have like E to rotate, which, you know, just rotates the map here. Wait. Nopet Sjö Hitart, as you say in Finland. Oh yes, this was probably perfect pronunciation. Okay, you probably need work. Nothing to do in range? Huh? No goods in stock? That's a lot of pine though. Why do we have nothing in range? Continue. Build those. We have connected you. Yeah. Lumberjacks will not start working until you tell you what to do. Use the cut trees. Oh, you have to now actually mark that. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Wait. Mark cutting area. Okay. Lumberjacks are starting. Hold the mouse. Select multiple tiles. Lumberjack card. And that's range. You can select. Okay. Nice. Beavers need water to survive. Build a water pump to ensure the continuous source of drinking water. Remember to connect it to a district center. Okay, let's do that while they are already starting to cut, hopefully. You're working? Okay, look at that beaver just gnawing at it. Perfect. Yo, Rosie, how's your day been? Welcome in. Welcome in. Look at that. That's just me. Every single time I get like a popsicle. Anyway, let's get some water here. I'm gonna get like 2 pumps for the beginning. I do remember water being really important, and I don't mind doing that here. Let's connect those. You are already connecting some berries. Okay, berries you connect automatically, so this is just in case you want to have decorative trees? Something like that? You think oxygen not included as your Timberborn? You played the last 4 years ago? Reasonable. I mean, I only played it 4 years ago, like before the first big update here. So I don't actually know what happened since then. Don't I have builders? I have 4 builders. Could you guys... Oh, you're transporting the logs over. By the way, is there like a follow? This is a follow button. Nice. Look at that. Ukes corn. Oh, yes. Look at them walking. Honk bong honk bing. I mean, that's not a typical greeting. We will not make it a typical greeting here. What's the ghost beaver having? I mean, that just looked like a ghost because I was clicking on him. You've never heard about either of those games before you saw me and Ryan play them? I mean, reasonable, but like I like playing colony builders, and like I like games where you manage trains and stuff, so those are like a lot of the games in my library, so at some point I might actually check out some more. There's actually like a lot of games I've only touched like once or twice and then never again. There's like one that's really focused on train traffic that looked like really cool, and I played it once for like 30 minutes and then I never touched it again, and every once in a while when I'm like looking through our Steam libraries, I'm like, oh wait, I played this game like 5 years ago. I should probably do that again. Wait. You love how diverse the honk bonk bing bong options are? Nah, you can't just do that. You can't just add more honks here. Anyway, let's see. You still want to build the water pump? Would be nice if we could add more to the workplace, but from what I remember, you needed like an upgrade. I'm guessing this is the turn off. I don't want to turn you off. Warten, but yeah. A highly intelligent conversation. Yeah, this is exactly what we love here. Wait. I mean, we are absolutely supposed to rob them. To be fair, we're actually supposed to rob the humans who died here, so we are doing actually grave robbery. So, right? That's still a thing in this game, right? Yeah, over here, like we have like old buildings. I knew those still existed, like the ruins. We have to rob them. So I feel like Not a Goose Squad, as always, is not true to their word. Oh yes, chat is so full of intellectuals. Bong, hog, bing. What's the hog doing? Why are there hogs here? Like the 20 feral hogs that you have to defend yourself against? Well, I do need a worker here. How many beavers do I have, by the way? I do have 8 adults. And 1 is working per, so I have like 4... Okay, that makes sense. Okay, how about I get like a worker to work on here? I wanna see like one of you use the pump station. Do it! Our hero! Uke's gone again. Let's follow. Leveled up. A 4th word unlocked. Look at them just working. Look at that pump. How lovely. Can we look inside? No? I'm feeling scammed. Oh no, it's getting evening. No? They're going to sleep on the floor. How much water do we have? Exactly 0. How nice. I feel like we're going to have some issues soon. You're just hanging out. Can I edit schedules in this game? I just remember that they go to bed like in the night, but maybe there's something else. In addition to water, beavers also need food. Build a gather flag near some blueberry bushes. We already did that one. Gatherers will automatically gather berries within the flag's range. You can see the range by selecting gatherer flag. Yeah, makes sense. I can see that. Continue. A settlement needs a stable food source. Build a farmhouse to plant and harvest crops. If you're running low on workers, you can pause some buildings. To do so, select a building and click on the pause button. Like any other buildings, the farmhouse has a limited range. I'm gonna do that in a moment, but I feel like it would be better to get some more water. Because I do know that those beavers like their water. You know, they're like real hydro homies over here. You know, that's kind of the point here. They can die from thirst, and I would like that to not happen. Could you please do some... What are you doing? Are you just playing around? Works. You're homeless. Yeah, I would like to fix that, but maybe another time? Sleep? I'm guessing you need sleep in a moment. Can I look at like the sketch? Global view? I mean, there are real hydro homies, okay? The hydroest of homies. Who else do we have? Voyambi? Now the question is, do they have like personalities? I don't actually know. I feel like they didn't have any back in the day, that they had like their own things that they liked. You gotta go get dinner. Oh yes, you should probably get some food. And thanks for hanging out. Okay, we could get some housing. You can demolish stuff. Let me check. Yeah, I know that you want food, but I would like to actually have this finished for the night. Don't explode. I mean, you know, explosions are fun though. So imagine how much fun you could have. Anyway, I feel like since you're moving stuff around, one thing that we definitely want here is... Oh yeah, there was like science in this game, right? Yeah, I just saw it, so... Send a video if it happens, please? Yeah, absolutely. And just in case you need eyes, you know, just use a camera. I can just hang out on Discord and be your eyes for you in case you lost yours in the explosion. I mean, it happens, you know? Can't just ask people for outer wilds again. I mean, you should, but you can't just do that. You have to be like more subtle about it. Anyway, could you please... I'm guessing it's just nighttime now? I know you're like at -3 for shelter. You're sleeping now? Aww. Look at you sleeping. What a sleepy little hydro homie. Look at him with the big teeth. Just hanging about. Voyavi? DT'd? Oh, that's a good name. But yeah, I guess we have to help them out tomorrow. I'm guessing age is just like a day thing. Age 5? So I'm guessing you're like 5 days old and tomorrow you will be a worker or something like that. I mean, yeah, you should always hold a grudge. Grudges are great, okay? They're like a crutch of socializing. You need it. Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah, exactly, Rosie Posey. You should exactly formulate it like that. Truly a wordsmith over here. Okay. Are you guys going to wake up now? By the way, still cycle 1. Okay, now it's died. What's a cycle then? Is a cycle like a year? Anyway, could you please finish doing the water stuff? I need some water because you guys will be very thirsty boys in just a moment. Productivity 38%? 36? How do we do that? Yeah, you should absolutely tag team that. Why say many words when few words do trick? Exactly. Okay, I'm guessing we have to actually pay attention to productivity then? Oh, I get it. The productivity is not how much I produce per hour, it's like how efficient like the supply chain is. A circle is a shape, I agree. Circles are the best shapes. A circle as well. Okay then. I feel like it's probably time to plant some crops after we get like an efficient farmhouse. Employs farmers that plant and harvest crops. The expanded Folktales design fits more workers. Oh. Oh, I just noticed I can actually rotate the other way around. And F is, you can flip. Wow, that's cool. Okay, look at me flipping this building. I didn't know that you could do that. That's neat. Every single game should have a flip option. Not every game has that, sadly. Is there also an inefficient farmhouse? Apparently, yeah. I'm guessing the other beavers have that one. But that does mean that we can just plant crops. I mean, drought resistance 2 days. Sunflowers? Do you eat those? Do we have to mill those? Wait, if I click that, there's an eye. Oh, it's just like for the info in general. I thought I could click that one for like more info. By the way, I said like an F1 key. No, F1 is just population. Look at all those peeps. Also, all of those beaver children. Right. You don't think Ryan has noticed that? Yeah, I mean, I do not expect Ryan to know those things. Anyway, how about we don't demolish, we build a farmhouse this time around. I do remember... Oh wait, we actually have like a lot of space, so I don't actually care that much. How about... We make like a little lovely farm. We put you here, and then we have like a square here. I'm not gonna be like the most efficient, but like imagine we have like kind of a grid here, right? Because we have like more space for at least one more water pump, and we can put some small water tanks there. Do we have to unlock those? Or is that in storage? Small warehouse? Small tank. Yeah, then we could put those in here and just store some up. Right, and we have like a lot of buildings here. You're still waiting for materials. I feel like this just takes a lot of time. Maybe we need more workers soon. Anyway, maybe I'm gonna pause this then. And we are going to work on that one. And then I'm gonna say, how about we plant some carrots? I don't know how many we need. For now, I'm just gonna say this many. And then we can kind of expand over here as time goes on. Look at that. I do remember that there was like a lot of decoration you could get, like benches and stuff, but you have to unlock those. I guess we do that now. We still need some workers, but how about I remove one of you and put you in here? That's probably fine. Since the other workers are only busy over here. Wait, are you not working? Oh, because we don't have storage space for those berries. Then how about we pause you and add like 2 more workers in here for now. Yeah. You walking? Walk over here. Look at those children just hanging a boot. And then obviously we should probably plan ahead for our housing. I don't know how amazing housing. 3 inhabitants. And we can stack you. I do remember that like stacking buildings was really cool. How about we build... Wait, we have like enough space if I do it like this, right? Yeah, like that. I'm gonna flip you. And then we put in a path. And later on then we can like go up here with like some stairs. Alternatively, we can just build more housing like on top of here. I'm gonna put it over here obviously because there's like no water nearby and they don't actually need water, you know, in their house. So, at least from what I remember. And I feel like this is going to be like important, especially because from my understanding, like the differences between the beavers was like these guys just, you know, they just have children all the time as long as they have space in their housing and as long as they're happy. While the other ones you actually have to put like vats up and build that stuff. Twitch just did something freaky. I mean, Twitch is freaky, you know? Always ready for a freaky Wednesday. You guys building? You're still building the farmhouse, I hope. You need like a lot of logs. How about we pause you then for now? So don't actually waste any resources. My stream became yellow and striped? That's atypical. I hope it's not a big issue. Like my recording is probably fine, I hope. It looks fine on my end, so. And then it crashed. Yeah, I feel like that's probably more Twitch issue then. Anyway. By the way, which key is speeding up the game? Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna run this game like slightly slower for now. I lied, I'm gonna speed it up for just a minute until the farmhouse has been built. Wait, we have like a 9th worker. Okay, you can actually start the farm, like working in the farm in just a moment, once you've been built. You still need like 1 more log. You all need water. Good thing that we have a lot of water now. Nice. You can store 15 each. Oh, this is the maximum itself. Oh, okay. Like the bar on the right. Also, -2 well-being. Yeah, because you're missing shelter. It makes sense. Shelter's probably really terrible. Okay. I mean, people don't have to go yellow, you know? Just let them... Come on, beavers, are you really that slow? I guess we have to wait another day then. It's okay. Okay, I'm guessing the farms are actually not being built unless there's actually some farmer here. Prioritize action, planting or harvesting. Oh, okay. So you can technically have like 2 farmhouses, like one of them just plants all the time, the other one harvests all the time. Oh, you have a farmer in here. I'm gonna say 1 worker for now, just because we need the other workers over here on housing. How many houses do I need? Like 4-ish? How about I prepare like 4 houses then? Rotate you over. Same with you. You have like a little village over here. That should be fine. Continue. Okay. Farmers will not start working unless you tell them what and where to plant. Use the plant crops tool to mark a carrot field. 100? Okay, a lot more than I actually thought I would need. Plant crops. I'm gonna get some more carrots. And where else would I just continue over here? Sure, about that many. Continue. And now I have to actually do a lot of more quests. I know originally I didn't want to do that, but hey, who cares? Gonna follow that here. That's a lovely little farm. We probably will need more workers soon. I'm guessing this is really important, which is why they make me plant so many. So how about we put in like 3 workers here? Look at them with their little heads. Oh, wait. It's this key. Look at them just digging. Lovely. They are quite adorable. Wait, I can just... I guess I can just live underground now. How nice. Okay, we want some small tanks. I have prepared you. And I also want more small tanks. It's over here. 3 in total. A large pile to logs. Wait, oh, wait. Build a large pile, then set... Oh, we can store multiple things in there. Now I get it. I'm gonna put you here just because they're kind of in the village center. We can move that one later. It's mainly just... We have to... Wait, we can store different resources? Also, you're full. Okay, I'm gonna pause you two then. And get some more workers in for just a moment. You know, micromanagement. Really important in such games. Let's see. You're running over there. You have no job? You lazy bum? Are we... Okay, we probably just don't have the wood. Just because it's not our quest currently. Is one of them already being built on? Okay. I'm gonna pause those two just so we can make progress on the other ones. Dam. Exactly. We're going to build so many dams. I don't know. While we're at it, why not look around here? Look at those waterfalls. How lovely. The question is, when's the drought going to start? I don't know how long... Like how much time we have before... Oh, wait, a cave! And like how much time we have before a drought starts. Yeah, I get it. You're lacking materials. It makes sense. You're just going to ignore that. Wait. You're focusing on those? That's probably a terrible idea currently. Just because I would like to at least finish the second house. So like a few of my peeps are at least happy. Look at that. Hunger, thirst, and sleep is all, you know, fine. It's just the shelter, which is obviously -3. Wet fur. Unlock and reach average well-being of 15 while playing 2. Oh, okay. That was what I was talking about. For some reason I read 15 minutes, that I had to be happy for 15 minutes for me to unlock that. But having a proper level makes more sense. Okay, you are kind of out of berry. Okay, we have like half the berries now. But luckily we have something stored in here, to my understanding. Where are they storing the carrots then? They're sure not storing them inside of here, right? Do you even need like 3 workers on here? The issue is, like, I wanted to say maybe I should get some of you. Wait, can I? Is there like a copy key? This is probably settings, right? Yeah. I'd hope that there would be a copy key. I really like that when you can just click on a building and be like, hey, I want something new. I never made my beavers happy in 2021. I played as the Iron Thief, guys, so I'm quite sure I did. But sure, you can believe whatever you want to. Is it in wood? Yeah, lumberjack. I'm going to put in a lumberjack here. I'm gonna cut down this one slowly. Cut trees. Yeah, those ones. At some point, yeah, right? We can always use some more wood. No, I don't want to disable the tutorial. I just, you know, I'm nervous. I like to click things, okay? There was an X. I had to click it. Oh, somebody grew up. Wavam grew up, and Sulia? What great names. Wow. At some point I'm gonna get like a random generator just for like all the names. Just to name every single beaver. Wait. 1 unemployed beaver? Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. How about we... Where would we need workers? Oh wait, I can enable you again. So at least we don't have any unemployed ones. We have 1 vacancy. Ah, okay, that was the symbol means. It's nice. 9 are homeless. We have 3 occupied beds. I would like for this one to finish tomorrow, but we're going just to speed up this whole thing. Building next workers. Yeah. I get it. Can I get you to build this one real quick? Yeah. Okay. Luckily this is quick. Could you like not stop like 1%? Come on, that's just rude. No goods in stock. Okay, we need a worker here. Do I need... Okay, I'm gonna pause you again. We need like a few more workers. I wanna say I don't actually need all of you here. So I'm gonna have like one of you work here. Maybe another wood worker? Like here? Like I do remember that those were relatively easy to deconstruct later on, so I don't actually mind building some extra. And I have to set you to logs and you to water. Okay. I guess now we have everything we need. You're still busy, but not for long. Can you reach those trees? You can. Okay, how about I preemptively mark those already? Huh. We also have like a dam here. Look at that dam. Dam. How lovely. And you're working like someone from those workers should bring the logs over here, if I recall. I'm guessing this is your job? Was it like... No, there's like no specific job. Accept? Obtain? We need haulers for that. Migrant population? No, is there like a hauler building? Storage? No. District management? Hauling post. Haulers assist workers within a district in carrying goods, greatly increasing their productivity. Oh. So otherwise they don't do that automatically, apparently. Maybe they do that like at the end of the day. Something like that. Either way, we have like a few logs now. How about we unpause those jobs here? How long do you take? 4 days, okay. We're also running out of food slowly, and we don't have unemployed beavers right now. So I'm just gonna leave this. And we can also... You know what? I'm gonna finish the water stuff here. I would never start late, not a goose spot. I was totally on time today. And now look at them sleeping. And now look at those guys sleeping. Just look through the window and pretend. Oh no, it's day already. No! Couldn't even watch them. Okay, you as well. Can I... I'm wondering if there's like a quick setting for that, like that you can just copy settings. Supply empty. That makes sense, yeah. Finish working. Do it. I want to finish the quest. Just because I like finishing quests, right? I could probably figure that one out myself. Okay, with logs and water having a place to store, you should prepare the same for berries and the upcoming carrot harvest. We need 2 medium warehouses, and one of them for berries, one of them for carrots. Okay. This is the way we want medium ones. I kind of want those closer to here, just because food seems to be more reasonable to have like near where the people live. So can I fit you here? And then like here-ish? Maybe like this. I like it when the towns get like really tightly picked together. That gives like a lot of fun alleyways. Just looks kind of neat, in my opinion. Right. It's going to be like this bustling city at some point. Look at them just running and bringing all the materials. Obviously we're playing on a faster speed, that's probably the reason why, but still. Anyway, you want berries, those ones. So now we have like more storage space for those. And then we want the same, just a moment. Okay, we have like all the water here. You're running around and producing. Nice. And you're also gnawing on those trees. We can do that. Birch left hour. Okay, can I remove you though? Hide description. Remember kids, do not peel too much bark off. It harms the tree. Okay, sure, reasonable. You should probably not do that. Anyway, we have an unemployed beaver. So how about we unpause you and get you to work on some water. And I want some carrots for you, and then we can build our lodges. Okay, continue. Now we need an inventor. Yeah, now we can finally go for some science buildings. From what I remember, they don't really need anything, so I'm gonna place them far away. Maybe here. Somewhere. I do remember needing like a bunch of them at some point just to really make progress. So I'm gonna put them back there. They don't really need resources, but you know, can't hurt. I mean, yeah, I completely agree. Like, once you fell the tree, I feel like at that point it doesn't really make much of a difference anymore. Look at those oak trees. Look at that drought resistance. It died. Oh no, it died. Like, I remember there being like really cheaty ways you could use to create like a lot of fertile ground, basically. It died, exactly. I just remember that like from the past, because there was like a building, like a sprinkler system that you would have to feed water all the time, but alternatively you could basically just mine like a 1x1 hole, put a little bit of water in there, and it would be you know, so much green around it, right? Like similar to the river, and it basically had like no upkeep. I don't know if that's still possible. Will be interesting to see if that's still possible. We have overhangs? Oh, it is the structures, yeah, makes sense. That reminds me, we need to figure out how to make planks soon. Landscaping? Ooh, a dam. Oh yeah, we absolutely have to build dams. Completely forgot about that. Where do I want to place one? Maybe here? Like already in preparation for a coming drought? Because like the dam is going to block like a lot of water, so like the water over here is going to stay for some time. And I feel like if I put it here, first of all, we already have like a passageway over here. And the beavers can walk over it, if I recall correctly. And also, we have like all our pump stations here, so that should help. And like the water should probably be close enough to actually support this field over here. I hope. Anyway, speed. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Just a teensy tiny bit. Until all of the workers are happy again and working. We need more housing. Look at those. Look at those families. There's somebody who is 6 and 15 and 19. I feel like with the layout currently, I feel like at some point... Oh wait, we only have like one child left. I want to say like at some point we have like one house with just children. But I guess not. Anyway, I want to have more beavers soon. So how about we build more housing? Are those better? Inhabitants 1? Oh wait, there's a mini lodge. And there's a double lodge for 6 people. I don't know if it's... what the size would be. I'm guessing it's going to be not just 2 lodges next to each other, because that would be silly. How about we build 2 like this? Do I want to build that like that? I could also move them like one forward and have like a passageway like behind. Could be just a little bit cuter, you know? I like having a little bit of decoration around. How about I do that? Can I cancel you here? Yeah, sure. I feel like there's probably like a faster button for that. I'm gonna put you over here then. You know, all the lovely little houses. How much wood do we have? 10. Oh, not a lot. Look at that, we have an inventor. Somebody's going to work there soon. Yeah, that would have looked ugly as fuck. Exactly, totally. That's the exact difference between here. Okay, what do we need? We are still pumping a lot of water. We could probably pause a little bit. Alternatively, we could also have like 1 less workers here. And get some inventing going. Look at them working. Maybe even 2. 2 inventors. Give us science. All of the science. I want to unlock stuff. Now we need lodges. Okay, I'm already on it. Makes sense. Look at our beavers being happy. Look at that. A positive 2 well-being. Manage settlement? Oh, this is just the F1 button. Okay. Housing. They're building on stuff. Workplaces. Just roughly looking over it. Well-being? The progenitors dam of R. I agree. Distribution. Import always? Why is this a default? Huh, I'm gonna figure it out soon. Anyway, time to build some more. Also, we need more food. I might have to pause. Oh wait, you're harvesting already. I want to say, so we're actually at that point where we might need more workers inside of here. And you're almost done, by the way, so I can probably pause you in just a moment. Do you have work? Okay, you're bringing your wood around. You don't have anything to do. Okay, pausing you. Because we need 3 workers here, and then I'm also going to pause you afterwards. Look at them harvesting. Look at all those carrots. Delicious orange carrots. Wait, your beavers are happier than ever. You have reached a new well-being high score of 4. Look at my goals. Okay. I still don't know what wet fur means. Do I just need to build like a road? Oh, look at them. They're already building the dam. Do I just need to like build like a road through here so they can, you know, have fun in the water? Or do I need like a bathhouse? Anyway, I feel like we first need to build those anyway. Wait, do you still have jobs? You're still harvesting over there, right? Just barely. I mean, most of them have like a place to sleep. That's good enough, right? Basically solved homelessness. Oh, level 5. Nice. Woo. Look at us. They're so happy about all those carrots. You want sunflower seeds? Okay. We might have to do that then soon. Maybe on the other side, right? We can bring like, once the dam is built, we can build a street on here. If I recall correctly, yeah. I can already prepare that. And then we can use the other side to build like more pumps and then like another farm. Have like a lot of space here. We should probably get another one of you. Just like 2 of you in. We should be able to just remove those paths later on, so I don't really care. Once they are built, then we can actually chop down all those trees. And there are also some berries nearby, so maybe I'm gonna... Wait, we don't actually need that. We have people here. I'm gonna enable that one, just in case we get like another beaver anytime soon. But probably there isn't really a lot of work. I guess we have exactly enough beavers. Oh yeah, because I paused both of you. That makes sense. Do I want to disable you or just break you, maybe? I mean, I could destroy it if I really cared, but I feel like this is fine. Look at all that water. I feel like we can probably pause one of you and bring you into the worker class. Look at all those workers. And are you still busy here? No, we might need to move you then. You still have like some logs you're transporting. Okay, we have like 14 here. Why is nobody working on that? Oh, I'm guessing because you're all busy building the dam. How about I pause you so you don't continue? I want to build the housing first. Ah, yes. I'm still very worried because I don't actually know how the drought, warning works. It's been too many years. So let's see. You're still harvesting? As long as you're enjoying your time. There are still some trees being chopped. Can I plant trees? Okay, I need to figure that one out first. Birch, pine. I agree. I forgot so much. So much. I'm just forgoing everything. Okay, wait, we have like all the lodges. Nice. Now we need power. And we need a water wheel for that. We could have like a little bit of power production here. I'm surprised that this is already the thing. I remember that being slightly later. Oh wait, just... No, you want a water wheel, okay. I want to say that it would be weird if it were like the other one. You're just producing power like this. You don't need a building next to it, or do you? And then we have power shafts to move you around. And we need probably a sawmill, like a lumber mill. Maybe we put industry over here somewhere. Do I have enough space? Is there like an input? I mean, there are like some holes on the side. I don't know where I would put those. But you do need power. You need 50 power if I see that right. And the water one produces 135. So I can produce, like, use 2 lumber mills. And they don't really have space here. So maybe I should build them on the other side. Is there like any place where water still flows? I mean, we could do it up here. It's like kind of far away though. Is that an issue? We could also just do it over here and have like a water wheel here. I mean, either way, even after we build the dam, there's going to be like water flowing here. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Maybe we should do that then. Sure. I'm gonna build 2 of you. And I'm gonna pause you for now. Just already constructing you. I don't actually know if I need like the space in the middle. I do want the pathway though, right? It's going to go around here. And then we do need... Wait, I'm gonna flip you. Yes. You know, I'm just preparing already. It's important. To me, at least. Probably not in reality. Let's put in those. And then I want the power generation. Yeah, let's just put it here. Water dependent, requires access to water. I don't know if it's going to change depending on like the exact angle. Maybe you can't get like full power because you don't get like the full water stream. That would be annoying. But for now I'm gonna leave that, and then I'm gonna need like some shafts. Seems like you just connect like that, and I can probably connect you... Wait. Remove that piece of path. If I add like another shaft here, that works. Okay, nice. Gonna pause you though. Don't need you yet. You're having big opinions about this considering you haven't even played the game? I mean, feel free to have opinions. There's technically no backseating here. If you want me to do something, why not? You know, I've had my blind experience some years ago. I don't really care that much. You know, my whole no backseating or like no complaints is just for proper blind playthroughs. Gonna leave you here though. I need to wait anyway. Do we still have logs in here? We have 2 logs. And you're obviously done. Okay, I actually need to move the workers around then. If I pause you, are you still using the logs though? I hope. Your opinion is most just no wrong. I mean, fair enough. As long as this is a strong opinion, I can accept it. I'm going to put 2 of you there. I need some more wood before I can plant my own. Over here, and then we can also mark the rest in case we have not done that yet. No, we have. Alright. Pausing you. We just need enough of a lot of wood. But we have 2 unemployed ones? Yeah, perfect. We want unemployment. Exactly 2. No, it should be fine. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, do it. Do all the building. And now we have 2 workers here. Wait, woodcutting is clearly always a 2-person job in my mind. Exactly. Now, to be fair, it's mainly just because I want some actual progress here. You know, just having one standing around is probably a little bit slow. Like from experience, I know that if you want resources in those games, you kind of want the basic ones to really be covered. Oh wait, this is hiding water? Storage overlay, okay. Construct guidelines. Huh? Oh, okay. That's what that means. Would I ever go scuba diving? I mean, in those lakes? Maybe. Have a bad day, yeah. Perfect answer to that. I think scuba diving is interesting, but like I've only done it like that one time in Egypt, and I had like a trained professional basically attached to my back. But yeah. Oh, look at all those carrot crates. Where are they getting all the wood for those crates? You had the idea of being underwater? I used to love swimming and diving, but I don't know. Hasn't really happened in like years at this point. Also, it feels like those guys are like always busy with the carrots. Like 100 is like a good amount of carrots I can plant with like 3 workers on the same time. You had the temperature change when you go in or out of the water. I mean, if the water's warm enough, it's also kind of exhausting. I feel like of all the exercises you can do, I feel like swimming is the least exhausting, right? You can just kind of relax on the surface of the water if you're getting kind of tired, so... As long as you're like able to do that. I know that it took me a bit of practice to just lie around like a dead person in the water, but now I need the lumber mills. Okay, perfect. Right. You did kind of like swimming inside of pools as a kid? I mean, yeah, like pool swimming and like swimming in the ocean are like 2 different things as well. I prefer swimming in a pool. But I've definitely swum in the ocean, it's fine. The issue is obviously that the water in the ocean tends to be like ice cold, depending on where you are, even like in Egypt. I went swimming out in the coral reefs a few times, but like the interesting thing, I was like in a tourist kind of spot, right? There's like this whole touristy kind of strip where they have like a bazillion hotels next to each other at a coral reef in the Red Sea. And there were like these piers basically that you had to walk along for like, in one of the hotels I actually had to walk for like a whole kilometer on one of those piers to reach the water where I could actually swim, because before then it was all just coral reef and you're actually not supposed to walk on that one for obvious reasons, even though like a lot of people didn't really follow that rule. But you are going to cut off your feet at least, ignoring the fact that you're disturbing like the wildlife in there. Anyway, you're building that stuff. I feel like I need more housing, especially because a lot of new beavers were just born. Let me put that in. Housing. By the way, how much science do I have? 163. Do I want to unlock something? Do I want to get like a double lodge? Just to see how good it is? Oh wait, I can... Oh! Oh, I remember, those are like the stacked ones. Oh yeah, those are amazing. Do I want to unlock that one? It's kind of efficient, right? Yeah, I do like my buildings stacked. Properly stacked. Where would I put you though? I mean, I could always, I have an idea. If I rotate you like this, then... okay, wait, that's a stupid idea, I have to do it. Paths, go around here, like this. Then I want to just demolish the path. Yes, demolish those, and then I want to build the housing. Where was I? Housing. The big lodge. You're connected like that, perfect. And now I'm gonna build like a pathway on top of that. Perfect. Right. You hate to see, there are things in it and even stuff. Yeah, that's the worst thing. But here's the thing. In the sea, the sea tends to be at least like relatively clear water. If you're diving in a lake, right, where like the water's like kind of brackish, if you want to call it that. I had that a lot more. And I also kind of prefer the smell of salt water over like whatever lakes smell like. And yeah, you absolutely deserve those cuts on your feet. What are you doing? Beaver symbol? Yeah, oh, you have broken teeth? How do you fix teeth? Is there like a dentist? Do you need power for the dentist? Metal, science, housing? Priorities? Oh yeah, for buildings in general, power? Well-being, okay. Oh, teeth grindstone. Those are just small ones. Okay, I can work with that. I completely forgot that there's like a well-being tab. Going to put that one in. Also like a rooftop terrace. I remember those. I love those. They're just cute. Or a campfire. How about I build a campfire somewhere here? Maybe here, so I have like a little bit of a pathway over there. Sure. Put that one there. Yeah, I agree. That still doesn't work. Like, focusing is terrible. Okay, you need social life. It's broken teeth basic needs, okay. Oh, there's a shower. For wet fur, we have how much science? 13, okay. I might unlock that one next then. I feel like I'm building on like too many fronts at the same time again. But that's exactly how I like my management games. Let's run over there. And let's hope that you can... How about I pause you? And... No, wait. I have an idea. I have a priority system. Gonna give like priority to that one. But I give like a high priority to... you know what? This is a regular priority. And this one's a high priority. That's fine. Oh no, drought approaching. No! The intense label for that. Yeah, we need to finish in 3 days our construction here. We need to finish the dam at least. And then we probably need like a little bit more water. We have 1 free bed. Nice. We are basically living in eloquence. Look at them sharpening their teeth. I have to watch them. Ah, let me watch. Ah, look at them. The sharpest of teeth. How are you spinning that wheel, by the way? Also, I don't feel... I'm actually not sure if, like, this direction is more comfortable, like, than the other direction, right? Like, currently, like, the grindstone kind of hits into the teeth, right? Like, but the other way around would be, like, sharpening them the other way around. I don't know. I don't know why this bothers me, kind of. Maybe it's the correct direction. But it does bother me, kind of. Like, I kinda can't watch that anymore. My teeth feel weird now. With the power of friendship and broken teeth. What are you two now? Yeah, it's weird. My mouth feels weird now. Well then, let's just finish our work here. Oh, wait, you are done. There's like nothing to do. So I'm gonna pause you. We have like 1 more worker who has nothing to do. Can I put you somewhere? 4 workers, sure. Just making sure that like the beavers aren't too bored. Okay, you're done. You have 2 workers here. We could probably get like one over here in the future. Right, like one of them is probably fine. I'm gonna put that one at a lower priority. So at some point somebody's going to work on that. And I'm also going to lower this priority and then start this again. So once the buildings are done, we are How long are you sharpening your teeth? It's been half a day. Or was there like another beaver that needed help? Age 48. I mean, that's definitely an age where you have to fix your teeth, I guess. I'll just check on them every once in a while. Just to make sure that's actually someone else. Oh, look at that, a crate. Leftover carrots. Oh, we do need more storage soon. Who cares so? You're just going to leave those. Feed them to the rats. Oh, wait, you're done? Okay, how about instead of... Where did I put you? Oh, one of the workers. I'm gonna remove one of them and say we are going to build some planks. And we need the forester, exactly, because we need foresters to plant trees to then in turn continue our wood production. I feel like we could put like wood production over here. I have like a forester, a few lumberjacks, and they are going to be just working on it, and then we are bringing that onto the other side, and this is going to be like more of a farmland area. We could increase that size and just have like more berries, and we have like a ton of berries, a ton of carrots, and it should bring us through the drought at some point. Well, either way, we first have to build the dam. The dam. The question is, how long is the drought going to be? Drought approaching? We can't actually see that yet. Okay. Also, I just noticed the time over here now. Took me some time. Wait. Oh, I can increase work hours here. Okay. So I can say like work 24 hours? Working the beavers. For now, we were probably gonna try this for like a day or two. I'm guessing you're going to be very upset at that, right? Because like the shelter need is probably going to lower. And the sleep one as well. Like at some point you're just going to be tired. But we can continue the next day. Once this is built. What are you guys doing? You are not really busy with stuff. Because you don't have like enough logs here. Huh. You have to abuse workers? Yeah, we both have played RimWorld, okay? And sometimes for the good of the colony, you have to put in more work, okay? Like, this is just a temporary thing, obviously, just because the drought is approaching. I would not normally do that to beavers, okay? I mean, look at them. They don't deserve bad things to happen to them, which is why we have to, you know, fight on for now. And look at them just building. Get those, get those planks. Do it. Oh yeah, actually the issue is we need more logs, I just realized. I mean, obviously we need more logs, but that means that we should maybe pause you for a bit. Once you're done with like that production, I'm gonna pause you. Productivity 4%, yeah, I mean that's like definitely a big issue because you have to walk so much. Okay, how long can you work? Wait, supply demand 175. I thought you only produce 135. Why are you producing so much more power? Is that like an average output? Wait. Per CMS? I don't know what kind of unit that's supposed to be. It's just 50 power and this per cubic meter second. So depending, so that makes more sense. So we currently have like a lot of water throughput. So there's a difference. So you don't just have like water flowing. It actually has to be. Oh wait, no. I remember there being like these really cheaty pump stacks like in the past, where you could like get some water to the top of like a self-built like waterfall. You know, I just have like this massive waterfall system with like a bunch of those wheels. I don't know if that counters that somehow. Maybe the water gets slowed, so you can't just completely abuse it. Oh wait, I wanted to pause you. So you don't use up like all the logs while we still need them. You are all in range, it's fine then. You are starving. Maybe you need a break. How about I pretend to give you guys a break so you can eat something for just a moment. But I'm still gonna keep it like at 20-hour days, maybe for now. But I hope you get your chance to actually do something. Also, why am I building those first? I have to lower your priority and increase that one over here, I think. That's probably the issue why the dam is not getting built. We really have to build that one soon. Who needs sleep anyway? Yeah, I would agree normally, but I feel like they need food. Like, I can continue to work, right? Like, I don't need sleep if I get, like, enough food, because if I eat too much, then I can't sleep anyway. But I feel like that could be an issue. Also, Forester, we can already afford that one. I'm gonna pre-unlock that one. We need 7 boards. Okay. I can already pre-plan you. Also, how much... I kind of want you over here-ish. Right, because then I can reach like the entire area. That's probably decent. Just to like pre-plan. And this side is just going to be like a lot of trees, just because you will not believe it, but I have this weird theory that in a game about beavers and dams, that we are going to need a lot of wood. I don't know, this might just be a crazy idea. And then I'm gonna say pine gives us a lot more. It's like a lot more efficient. So I'm gonna say you are going to produce like a lot of pines in this area, and we have like some birch in the beginning, just so I have like some more steady stream in the beginning. Not that we have like a worker here, but hey. Here I go with assumptions again. I know it's crazy. With one vacancy. Where's the vacancy? The lumberjack flag, one of them. Oh yeah, this is the lowered one, right? Yeah, makes sense. Could the beavers maybe grow up? You're age 4 already? Nice. Almost ready to work, you little guy. And look at that guy, just sitting there. Maybe I need like 2 workers. Maybe you can do something else. Yeah. Run out, do your work. We need more materials. A lot of them. Also, I'm going to take one of those flags. This one, I'm gonna pause this one. I'm gonna start this one again. Just so we can harvest all those pines over here. I'm guessing they just regrow out of the stumps. Or how are they growing automatically? Because we definitely have like some new ones growing every once in a while. Maybe they just spread slowly by themselves. Might be an option. Either way, we need more wood. Get that wood going. We need some fine wood. Some sturdy wood. Some hardwood flooring here. Okay, if this is going to be like the lumber industry, like the next question is how we going to... I should probably move like a large pile over here then, so we can move like the wood here, and then we have like some people actually carrying it to where it belongs later on. This just looked like a massive hole from here, for some reason. I mean, it's a fireplace, alright. Right then, you working? We need a lot more wood. We have 4 logs. That's not great. Are you in range? Yeah, okay, you can reach all of them. I guess I'm just gonna speed it up then. I feel like we have enough workers on it. Wait, are those not in range? Let me cut those. Then I'm not in range. And that should be fine. You can probably reach like some of them in the later on. Let me already designate. Oh wait, we've already designated that. That's fine. Food seems fine. Okay. Look at all of that. Okay, now you're out of wood again though, right? There's like nothing you can pick up. So I could get you going again. Right, because like this is not really needed anymore. Nothing available. Yeah, gonna pause you as well. Come on, give me more wood. We only have like one more day. We have to finish this dam. Because otherwise, like, the food is going to go bad. Or, like, not grow, at least. Yeah, I know, you need some water. We should have probably gotten, like, a big water tank instead. I don't know, like, if you only get, like, a 1 or 2 day drought, that's going to be fine. But, like, if it's a long drought, then it's going to be fun. Okay, 24-hour workday, by the way. We need to finish this one. Once this is built, I'm gonna go down to, like, regular workdays. I want to see how the GUI changes again, and like the whole feel for the game, because I remember it definitely looking different once you had a drought like in the past. It's interesting that I'm not putting the dam at max priority. That doesn't matter actually. It's already at a higher priority. Like there is nothing at a higher priority. This is like the only thing that's currently working, and the only people who can work on that are the people that are working on this one. So it doesn't actually matter. This is like a typical pitfall that like a lot of colony, like beginner colony builder players, I guess, fall into, where they just put everything at like the highest priority. I remember, like, I had to watch a friend of mine play a Oxygen Not Included when he started, and my god, he would just use like the highest priority for everything, and then he was wondering why nothing worked. Right? You really don't need to. There's like no difference between those two buttons here, and that's why I'm just gonna leave it slightly higher. Drought has started. If I recall correctly, the water should stop flowing back here then. Where's the water coming from? There was like a cave here, right? Oh yeah, you already stopped. Oh no. And we didn't get the dam in time, maybe? Like, the dam could maybe get finished. Oh, it was finished, okay. Nice. Okay, I guess we can go back to regular workdays then. Perfect, just in time. So we should at least have like some greenery still in this area. And once you are done, that also means that we can unpause you now. Because we do need a lot of logs. And we should have some people work here. That's okay though. Can I move some over from here? Yeah, you are probably not doing anything. So I'm gonna move you two lumberjacks over there. And then we can get the forester going in just a moment. I mean, I say that as if it wouldn't just take like another 10 hours to get like the resources here. Also, I don't really need a lot of work currently. Can I get one of you inventors to help work? It's probably fine. Yo, Grim, welcome in. How's that frog looking? Billion lacks power? Yeah, makes sense. I mean, that's actually the issue. Why am I even doing that? There's nothing you can do here. Look at those beavers. You're dying in the heat? Look at them dying in the heat. We're in the drought here. No, but seriously, it's like so hot even where I live. So you misspelled hay twice. I mean, that happens. Happens to me all the time. How about I get like one of the workers here, because we have like one unemployed person. I guess we can just rest for a few days. Okay, it's just like one more day until the drought is over. That's fine. Then we have like power again. We need to... I mean, we could also just get like one of those power wheels going. It's like 20 logs. It's not really worth it, but we could do that. But yeah, like it's been so hot in my area as well recently. Right, I was going grocery shopping recently. Right, just got like some ground meat basically for some burger patties. And it was like 30 degrees out, like at 11 a.m. And they had to get like some of those cooling elements, or like cool pads or whatever you want to call it, like ice packs basically, into my pockets, so the meat didn't spoil in the 10 minutes I had to walk back. So yeah. But yeah, this is like how we're doing currently. And now we wait. Alright. I was waiting for you to say the burgers were ready to eat. Yeah, if only. But alas, I didn't buy any new eggs. I had to use the old ones at home. So... But yeah, it's terrible outside. Also, I have like always an issue getting like enough oxygen in my room when it's getting like really hot. Just because I live very low and obviously hot air rises, and if you have like cold air here, drought ended. Cycle 2 begins, nice. If you have like cold air in your room and then hot air outside, and you know you're lower than the outside, then obviously you don't really get like enough wind moving the oxygen around. It's relatively hot here. You had 12 Cs a week ago, and then we've been having like 26 Cs. Oh yeah. Now it's pretty cool since it's rainy. I mean, it's not even raining here. That's like the whole issue. You haven't seen the rain in a long time. Wow. The rain on a sunny day. Anyway, look at the campfire. Look at them visiting. They're enjoying their time. It's apparently not hot enough yet, because the drought is over. And look at the green just starting again. Probably going to take like a cycle or so until the water's full again. Only 16C right now, finish summer. Sounds amazing. To be fair, like I always say like that as if summer's like that terrible, but I actually don't mind the summer that much. But then again, I have like a cool room and I only go outside if I really want to go outside. So anyway, I have no idea what the underground ruins are about. Oh, for scraps that can be mined. So there's underground depth infinite. So there's probably just like an infinite mine you can build later on for infinite builds. Ooh, bad water source. Why do I have to clean up the humans' mess? Oh right, they're all dead. By Pina. I agree. So this is actually bad water that they're calling it. So what exactly is it doing? And how do we clean it? That's going to be interesting in the future. Anyway, we are getting water here soon, and once that reaches it, we probably want to get some planks in there, which I'm already starting to, so then we can get some wood inside. Get some wood in those buildings. And get the pump going. I mean, we definitely survived quite handily, so it's totally a good sign for all future droughts. We could probably just stay like this, probably, right? Like, global warming is a myth even in this game, so that clearly means that the droughts will not get any longer or anything like that, right? Yeah, I get it. You're missing materials. Are you bringing logs inside already? Yeah, nice. Okay then, we have like a lot of buildings now. We have like 6 empty beds. And they're spreading around quite nicely, which is what I like. I remember needing a shitload of planks in the past just for like all the different builds that I wanted to make. So it's really interesting to see if that's still required. Wait, Not a Goosebot is asking about cannons, and if I recall correctly, there were actually at least explosives later on. Landscaping? Yeah, we have like explosives at least. We have like dynamite, I remember that. But it's going to be expensive. Double dynamite? Ooh. Tunnels? Oh yeah, that was in the patch notes, right? Like the current update added like tunnels as well as zip lines. Huh. How do I connect them? In the beam? Gives like a lot of movement speed. Every time you read bad water, you have to think of bad like in bath. Yeah. That would be very nasty, I agree. You know? Gamer girl bad water, or like bath water, I guess. Now I'm mixing it up as well, because it's also Bad in German. So... Or to conjugate it properly, it would be Badewasser. So. Oh wait, I can press shift to zoom around faster. Ooh, interesting. Pressing all the buttons here. Ooh, look at me speeding around. Anyway, would you be willing to finally flow over here? Water, I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Just so you can do stuff. You are busy with nothing. How about you stop then? Okay, do I have any... We have 5 unemployed. Ah, so many unemployed beavers. We have somebody working here. We have 3 working here. We have someone working here. How about we get the second lumber mill going already, and then add some workers here. That's a good start. We still are going to need more of you, so how about we add like another flag? Or two? Wait, you can't believe they'd just be unemployed? Yeah, they should have thought about that before they became peasants, right? Okay, how am I going to connect all those buildings? You know what? I just thought about something. How about, because we're going to need some more in the future, how about we do this? And then we demolish the pathway over here. Yes. And then build another house. We only have the best of housing ideas over here. This is going to work, trust me. We totally don't need like another building in between to connect those. Is there something I can put in between? Probably not, right? I would need the... I just noticed that I'm kind of building myself into a corner here. Literally. Because I don't know if I can place something down there. Like a stair, like I could probably place like a stairway downwards. I feel like they're probably not required in that sense to be built from the bottom up. I'm gonna pause you though. Alright. Could I demolish that one piece of path? You mean that one? Nah. If I find some decoration I wanna put in there. Wait, a bench? How much science do you have? That's kind of expensive actually. A hammock? A shrub? That's one expensive shrub, I'm gonna get it. How about I remove this one path piece and then build a shrub here. Yay. Oh, wait. I need to walk in circles. There should be... Like, I enjoy walking in circles, don't you? They have better things to be doing? Nah, circles are amazing. Okay, I definitely want a few buildings to have like priority. Like this one's important, this one's important. This one's probably important. And then they can figure out the rest. Go, start. By the way, can you reach all of that? No, you can't. Can I prioritize birch for you? So you're going to build the birch and then afterwards you're going to prioritize pine. Just so we have like something here. Plant birch, 20 of 20, perfect. Your settlement is now so self-sufficient as long as the water keeps flowing. Consider building a dam or placing more tank. This hint comes a little bit late, my dear friend tutorial. Consider building a dam or placing more tanks to help your beavers survive the droughts. The tutorial showed you the basics, but there's more than you can that you can discover on your own. But good luck. Very good luck. I'm gonna do that. Have like all the luck. Okay, I'm gonna produce like a lot of planks now, which is nice. We do have a few logs, which means that currently I'm kind of feeling like I want more storage. Now that we are free to do whatever we want, obviously I'm gonna put like some storage here. You should be able to supply that one. We want that stuff. The next thing we want is actually a platform, which we can actually afford. Yes, because I want a platform over here. Then we can continue with that one and build a path over here so this building can actually be used. The structure should be enough to actually hold buildings as well, like every sort of building, I would assume. Isn't it nice that we are prioritizing building streets on top of homes? Yeah, this is how we are space efficient. Anyway, we do have 3 beds, nice. We don't have unemployed ones. We do have 2 vacancies though. Yeah, I get it, you can't reach that right now. That's okay though. You're going to survive. Oh, golds. We have carrots, we have campfire, nice. We have shrubs. Ooh, nice. We should probably place some more shrubs then. Where is it? Decoration? I mean, they're like really expensive, but I feel like decoration is probably good to have. If I place you here, it's probably not enough. I don't know how decoration works. Do you just need to see it every once in a while? Maybe. I'm just gonna wait for it. It's kind of expensive still. I mean, we only have like 22 logs. Okay, you are going to store lumber. We're going to bring that one over. If only I could... Which piece? You mean that one? Yeah, if only had like another one of those, it would be nice. You're right. Anyway, let's just wait until this is done. You're still chopping all those trees. I have another one? I mean, no, not really though. I mean, I have this piece. I could put like a... Actually? You're actually both not busy just because we have more than enough water. So how about I remove this piece of path and then re-put in Badwater Dome. Seals the Badwater Zone. Oh! Interesting. And the rig seals the Badwater, employs workers to extract Badwater directly from the source. Nuclear similar? Toxic? I mean, is it... I always get confused though. This is toxic. This is nuclear, not toxic, right? Or is it? Doesn't actually matter that much. It's bad stuff. Anyway, I wanted to put in... Oh, it's not storage, right? Not underwater. Small tank. Over here. So you can at least move your water out. And then I'm gonna pause you, maybe? Buff stuff? Yeah. Gonna lower that priority. I can probably give you another job somewhere. And yeah, well-being. We want to check well-being, right? I always forget which symbol is well-being. That's well-being, okay. We wanted a shower, right? We can afford a shower. Yes. Ooh. Want to have like a roof shower? Can I not? Requires access to water. So, like this? Oh! If only I had like better placement here. Is like another shower I can use where I can transport water over? Agora? Social life? Herbalist? Contaminated beavers are going to be an issue? Sure. A Lido? What's that? Oh, it's like... Ah, okay, it's like a mini... I don't really want to call it like a beach, but it's like a swimming pool. Kind of interesting. A contemplation spot. I mean, that would probably fit here. Wait, you hate circles? I love circles. Circles are great. They are a great shape, you know? And now I'm gonna prioritize pine, right? Those are pine trees I'm planting here, right? Wait a second, that means I can plant like even more props and stuff. Chestnut, maple. Oak are really slow, but obviously they bring us a lot of stuff. I could plant some oak at the end, just to see if that works. He hates circles and loves shrubs. Reasonable. Except for the circle hate. I mean, look at that circle. There's like a circle in the middle. Filled with like a lot of logs, which are also kind of circular. And they have like, see, look at them sitting. You can't just say that you hate circles if they're sitting on a circle right now. Look at them. Just enjoying their time. Staring into the fire. Your hatred for circles will not stop, I get it. How about we get like more science soon? Workers. You hate circular paths? Sure. But what about roundabouts? Can I have like an idea here? Wait. I have other paths that you hate too? Well, that's rude. Okay, I have like an idea. Can I build those here? Can I build one on top of here? I can. Isn't there like a... There probably is a fitting building now that I think about it. Like this? And then I'm gonna build like housing on top. I probably need like another platform over here. I don't know why I'm stacking so much. I just love it, okay? I like building vertically. Yo, have Shadow Link, how's your day been? Welcome in. Why is question of the day not working? Like, we had it earlier. Wait. Do I have to check that in my bot? Or is it question of the day? Why do I have to? I might have to check the bot that I can have like different, like that it ignores like capitalization. But yeah, how's it going? Doing great, except for the heat. I mean, I don't mind the heat too much. It's just, you know, a lot of issues that are coming with the heat. How are you doing? Haven't really talked a lot in recent days, so you'd go scuba diving. I mean, I've been scuba diving in Egypt. It was fun. It was also really cold. So, am I in heat? No, I'm talking about the heat. I'm not a beaver. I thought the game was paused because you weren't moving. Freaking 0-year-old beavers. Can't believe it. Just taunting me. But yeah, like actually the most annoying thing about like scuba diving was back then I was like 12? No, wait, it's a lie. I was like 10 or 11. And that was like before my proper growth spurt, so I wasn't like quite as tall as an adult yet. And they only had like adult-sized swimwear basically, like for scuba diving. And they gave me like this what are they called? Like the proper suits that you're getting, right? Like I don't actually know what they were called in English. They're probably similar to the German word, but doesn't actually matter. But they are normally like tightly fit in a way where you don't have like water exchange constantly, right? You kind of want to have like a protective shell of air or like water, depending on what you want to use, and it kind of keeps like your heat in. And let's just say mine wasn't tight enough, so I was just freezing down there. And obviously, like the water itself was like maybe 18 degrees, right? It's like still ocean water. And going down to like a 10-meter depth or something like it's like a lot colder. I was just freezing there for half an hour. I was getting out of the water and just freezing for like another hour or so just to warm up again. And that in like Egypt heat, right? It was like, I don't know, 30 to 40 degrees outside. So the diving suit, yeah. Like if I hear diving suit, I always think about like the big ones, right? Like the metal ones where I have like the cage face. But you know what I mean? It's like just the I want to call it a rubber suit, but it's not a rubber suit, but it's like similar, right? It's like neoprene, whatever you want to pronounce it in English. So, but yeah. Wait. I've always been elderly? What do you mean 10 years old? Yeah, I was old when I was 10. I've seen enough cave diving videos to know that scuba diving doesn't seem too dangerous. I mean, compared to cave diving, yeah. We had like some little caves inside of the coral reef, and that was like really interesting, but obviously we weren't diving inside of that one, right? We were like standing in front of it and just looking inside, so. Wait, what? What? The harness that holds people in place on a Virgin Republic while you were on a ride? The frick? That's a crazy story. At least you have a story to tell, I guess. Wow, okay, at least they actually stopped it early. That's something, I guess. Wow, that's a story to come into stream with, yeah. I mean, I am lucky enough that I've only almost died like a few times in my life, right? I feel like most people probably have stories like that where they got like close to death, right? Like one time I was on a mountain. Obviously I was forced, I was like still when I was a child, and my parents just brought me. And like on the mountain there was like these massive boulders that you could just stand on there. Wait. That unfortunately beats your story. Wait, which story? Because where was I? Basically there were like these massive boulders you could stand on and look on. And I was playing around obviously because I was like a child, I was like 7 or 8 years old. And like one of the other adults used to kind of just, you know, play around and stuff. And he was like chasing me. And I didn't pay attention to where I was going, looked to the side and almost ran off the boulder and like fell down like 15 meters or something like that. Luckily, like the guy behind me got caught up to with me and luckily grabbed me just when I was like hanging off the boulder. So that was lucky. So yeah. I feel like, I feel like the stories like those are probably semi-common. It's just a lot funnier if you think about them like 20 years in the future, right? Or like 20 years later on. So. Wait, and then you got the heat exhaustion at the end of the day, and you pass out for about 15 hours. Oh, heat exhaustion sucks. Yeah. Oh, not good selected. I have to actually get some water here. Maple syrup? Oh. Yeah, I can see that happening. To be fair, actually, that sounds like weird, but I really like getting really exhausted, because otherwise... Oh wait, you're talking about the Bluetooth story here. I feel like they are definitely on two different levels, even though I can understand how the Bluetooth story is terrible. I mean, it's clearly the worst one of those two stories, let's be honest. Really like workers? What did I just build? I feel like I missed something. Or did a lot of beavers just die? Born, grow up. Died of old age? We don't need like a cemetery in this game, right? No workers here? Mimic looking, yeah. Funny story about mimics. Today I saw like a short about like a really funny idea that I have to use in my Pathfinder campaign at some point, where somebody just designed an entire town. Basically, like the plot was for the town that there was like a dungeon nearby that had like some mimics, and those mimics at some point realized if they let the people live for some time, then other people were more likely to get inside of there, so they got more food basically. And then at some point they got outside of the world, and they spread into like a town and spread inside of there, and they were like intelligent enough to think, hey, okay, how about we don't kill people? Or at least just don't do it like very sneakily, so people don't attack us, and they continue to live there and stuff. And like over time they just had like this massive town just consisting of a ton of mimics. And at some point obviously like the people got behind it, and they all kind of fled, and then the mimics just pretended to be full on taverns and stuff. So like weary travelers would come there and be like, hey, there's like a good, there's a house in good shape, let's just live there. And they start like a new town, like based on the mimic town. And I don't know, just it was like such a funny idea. It kind of makes sense, right? If you have like intelligent mimics, that they would do that. So, you ran into a mimic town before? Yeah. But here's the thing, I am the dungeon master, so I can do whatever I want. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I even have like an idea where I would put that one into my world currently, so... Dungeons and Dragons, yeah. I mean, Pathfinder in my case, but it's basically the same. Like, lore-wise. Or like, enemy-wise. Whatever you want to call it. You're the M2, well, great minds, you know? They think alike. And they steal apparently the same ideas. But yeah, it's just a really fun idea. Anyway, I feel like we're still missing workers, which is an obvious issue here. What do I want to do? We have like a lot of logs now. We have some planks. Have I built everything now? Okay, we have. Wait, no. This one's still missing. Okay. But we can build more housing then. Housing. Do I want to build... I mean, I could build like double lodges on top of the lodges. If I really wanted to. Like a double one, and then have like a stairway up here. I'm much less infuriating than Ryan. I mean, I've played games like these before, okay? I would be disappointed if it weren't the case, right? Okay, how about this? I am going to build 3 houses here. Connected with the path. So... yeah, I feel like I would actually play more kind of colony builders and stuff in general. Like, I just talked about this. I don't want to focus on them because then you get like these single game audiences, which I really don't like. The only issue is that those games tend to, they tend to take up like hundreds of hours, right? Who's Ryan? Do I have exclamation Ryan still? No, I don't have it. Ryan is like another streamer. Like half of the viewers on this channel are kind of from the community, which is why we just use his name. I probably have the command somewhere, but these like little indigestion on Twitch and YouTube, right? It's just, you know, kind of where I started, right? Like I started streaming to make, I was basically a moderator on his Minecraft server. Because he was on paternity leave, and that's kind of how I started streaming, which is why like a lot of people who are regulars here know him already. So, because they're obviously from his community, so yeah. Yeah, are you able to do shoutouts? I mean, sure, if you want to. You should be able. It would be with slash though. Not the exclamation mark one, because I don't have that one enabled, because I use my own bot, you know? Exactly. It's that guy. It's totally showing up like in the chat version. It doesn't actually matter that much. Anyway, cool streamer, right? Like chill atmosphere, but apparently really terrible at games. But that's not why. I mean, that's actually why everyone is there, because he's terrible at games. Clearly. Anyway, we have like so many logs here and I'm just moving around. Can I get like another forest? I feel like I need like a second one here soon. That's not really quick enough. Are you? No, I just don't have workers. It's the only issue here. Where are all the beaver? Oh, you're working there. Okay, I was confused about that. Maybe I really need to reduce the workers here, I just realized, because I don't actually need that many workers right now. 2 are probably fine. Then we don't have unemployed ones. But you are still lacking workers. Do I need that? No, probably not. And you don't have a worker. You were trying to do slash first? Oh, slash SO, yeah. Yeah, I can see that confusion. Yeah, it's kind of weird that I don't have like a shorthand for that one on Twitch. Anyway, look at all those housing. Oh, so many houses. And look at them just taking the bridge. Like a great worker over here. I mean, yeah, it's kind of poop centered, I agree. How many planks do I need, by the way? I have 10. I probably should keep working on them then. Yeah. How long do you still take? 7 days per log, by the way, and this is 12, so it's like 6 per. Wait, pine resin? Do I need that? It's probably like something those guys just really like, right? Where can I check well-being again? Maple pastries, cattail crackers, sunflowers. I could get like another farmer going. Wait. You want all those aesthetics? That's how that works? Okay, so I can't just spam one thing. You want books? You want a mud pit? Carousel was definitely something that existed earlier, like in earlier versions. A fountain of joy. A farmer monument. Is that decoration? Is that well-being? Probably a dance hall. A mud pit. Requires haulers. Uses dirt? How am I getting dirt? From landscaping? Do you have to dig up dirt constantly? It's not on the metal probably, right? It's just a mine and stuff, yeah? How would I get dirt? Centrifuge? What am I getting there? Extract? What do I need extract for? You don't know how you feel about that? I mean, it's not as terrible as it might sound. At least you skipped like the phase. Like he used to have like this phase where he called everything, like every single video title would be like something me daddy. And like I remember seeing like his videos in my recommendation like years ago and was like, do I really want to click that? But the video at least was fun, so I kind of stuck with it. So anyway, still a very funny story, I guess. All of Outer Wilds. I mean, it wasn't just Outer Wilds. It was like a lot of series back then. I don't actually know when he stopped, but definitely like a year or two ago at least. At some point he just stopped and was like, he just phased it out like so quickly. I completely didn't notice it. Probably because I tried to ignore the titles before then. Anyway. We're just waiting. Was pre-Breath of the Wild? That could be. Anyway, I don't really need like a water pump here. I'm not sure. Do I want to move like my industry over here in general and like have like the other stuff there? Would be probably annoying to move it all around though. Exactly, whatever floats their goat. I mean, that's reasonable, yeah. Anyway. I know I'm just looking around. I'm not really sure what I want to do right now. I'm kind of just working on getting like all the resources here. We could probably lower the workers in here. We don't really need you guys here. We do have some berries, but we have like more than enough berries. I can also pause you. I have an unemployed beaver over here. Any workers I need? I could actually use some more workers now. Wait, I just remembered. I wanted to get a... where is it? Management? Hauling post? We probably need some haulers soon, so I kind of want to get some. Maybe I'm gonna put them here. It's kind of annoying because that we have like this little gap here, but I don't know. It's probably fine. And then we can at least get some haulers at some point. Do I want another large stockpile here, maybe? No, probably not. I'm too lazy for that. But I definitely feel like I need like another forester at least. It's wood? Where would I put you? Just here? You probably are like in the same range. Yeah, it's probably fine. Put like a second forester here and they are going to focus on everything here. It's fine. And then we speed up a little bit. Look at all those beavers just running over here because every single working beaver is like over here. Look at them just working. Are you, by the way, storing the planks inside of here? Yeah, you're doing that. Where do I store planks? Do I store you inside of here? Or do you need a pile? Do you store lumber? Okay. And planks. Okay then, I guess I really want to move the industry over here. I know it's such a small thing, but it kind of bothers me. I need to do that, I feel like, and then I can just have like all the wood related stuff like in this area. Maybe I'm actually going to go up here for like the actual construction stuff because I don't really need the water. By the way, what does that mean? Like, are you allowed to get close to the sludge? I'm not really sure what I think about this. Also, by the way, I just noticed those are like the standard dams. I can demolish you. Do I want to do that though? You would probably just stay here. This is a lake and you float over there. It's kind of just a lake. It's kind of meaty. Sure, let's call it meep. Meat, not meep. Kinda reminds me of the poop dimension. Right, there was like all this brackish water in there. That you could just walk on. This was great. Huh. Anyway, we're getting some more workers. I do like that. Some more children in there. Yep. They grew up. Nice. So we should have enough workers soon. Gonna get one more worker in here while we have the chance. Look at all of them living their best life. And we hit the grindstone, so I don't have to look at it. That's the most important bit about this. Right, like all of this was for this great plan. We're just as poop-centered over here? Nah, I would say we're definitely not as poop-centered here. It just happens when something looks like poop, okay? It's not my fault that the water here looks like shit. I mean, the regular water doesn't look like shit. Yeah, this emote is right. But he was dyed. Like, originally that one was green. Where am I? Housing. I could put you over here. Just because I can and have like even more housing. Right, and have like space next to it. And also we can go up here later on to build something, I guess more of the town. That does mean that I need stairs though. I have 70 points, sure. Yes, 70 science points. How do I build that connection though? That's actually a terrible connection. The town must grow, exactly. You know what? I have an idea. Some people might hate that idea, but I'm still gonna build it here. Then I'm gonna build a house, another house, just because I like building housing, okay? At some point we're all going to die because I am not getting more food for all the beavers that we're producing here. Producing beavers, right? As if we're the Iron Thief or whatever they were called. I'm gonna put you over there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! By the way, it's more of a square if you think about it. It's more like a square path. You know what they say, be there or be square. Or be both. But it does mean that we can build like some more over here. So, like some more of those double stacked houses. So we have like a lot of housing. We have to expand the farm stuff though. Are you in range? No, you're not in range. That's sad. Can I get like one of the workers to work on here? Why didn't I just build the house at the doors on the right? Wait. That still would be annoying. I mean, then we still had like, then we would have this circle over here. That's why I actually thought about that first. Because on this side I can at least like move this pathway around. But here we would have like the square all the time. There was like a thought process, right? Which is why I also flipped the building. You're waiting for logs. We have like a decent amount of logs right now. Maybe we should actually start producing more stuff. Why are we talking about landscaping? I mean, we are not really talking about landscaping. Give me a second. Oh, you mean the build rotated like that, not flip it. Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're talking about. Nah. This is a lot better. Trust me. Trust. Wait, if you get to this game, all your game choices will revolve around not making squares. I mean, fair enough. But here's the great thing about this one. Later on I can remove this one, right? Because I don't actually need the lumberjack flags here. I can just use them whenever something grows, and then I can just remove them. And instead just build like a lot more housing here. Also, I've been thinking, right, just because we have like a big lake here, we could probably add some more farmland over here. But for that to work, we need to add another dam. Probably around there. That should be fine, right? Do I want to no, levees are stupid here. I'm gonna build like a dam here. Do the beaver thing, add more dams. All of them. Like that, and then we can add some pathway over there. And like that. Have some more farms over here for something else. Ooh, beavers are happy. What did we get? Shrubs? I mean, we have shrubs. Wet fur. Ooh, wet fur. We can add a... Where's the wetness? Where's the wetness? Give me a shower. I'm gonna place a shower over here. Right, and then we can have some fun over here. Right, we can have like some housing here. And maybe a storage room? Wait, no, this is one too wide. I just wrote... No, it's actually perfect size. And then I can... be nice and remove this one. Right, I have like a 2x2 building I can put here. I can put like a storage room for like food. And then I can put like a pump here. Been hoping for more dams. I mean, my goal is going to be like to have like a massive dam, right? Like a really artificial one. Unconnected building. Yeah, get it. Just finish this house. You literally have all the resources. Just finish it. Thanks. And then... Wait, we can also have like the farm over here, I just realized, right? Food. Efficient farmhouse. Oh wait, you need to be rotated properly. So I can still put you here. Right, like the issue is currently that I need to remove this pine. So I'm gonna activate this lumberjack over here. Have someone work on that one. And once the trees are gone, I can just... you know, farm properly here. Wait, I need to Plant crops. What do we want to plant? Sunflowers? Potatoes? I mean, potatoes are great. Just in general. Or wheat. I feel like wheat probably needs more work. So I'm gonna start with like sunflower seeds. Around this size. And then some potatoes. All the taters. Like so many probably. For now. Once the trees are all gone, it's going to be a lot better. Yeah, chop that tree. Do it. Do it. I wanna build a pathway. Pine seed. Can I remove the seedling somehow? Probably not. Okay, you're busy. You're done. Okay. It's time to work. I need to build a pathway. And then I need... Do I even need like a storage room like I just thought about there? Probably not. Paths are not square circles. That's true. I'm trying my best. I could put some other fun stuff here. I mean, roofed. Oh yeah, those are like the buildings I was thinking about, because there are like 3 in size, but we don't really need too many here. I could put one over here and just connect that one, right? Because like the rooftop terraces are a lot more efficient than the other ones. Alternatively, obviously I can just put like some storage there. What kind of storage stuff can I put in there? I mean, I probably want to have a storage space anyway for all the stuff I'm farming over here. I just am kind of bothered by the fact that then all the beavers have to run over there to eat. Right, it's probably better to have it near the places they are living. And I'm probably going to expand the living quarters over here. It's probably wise to have it there. Getting another pump going here would probably still be a wise choice though. I mean, I could probably add like a pump here, right? I can pump far enough down, right? Yeah, they can reach that. And then have like a big water tank over there if I want one. I'm just thinking, okay. Medium warehouse. Small warehouse is just like a 1x1, okay. Logs is too big. Like a tank like this, it doesn't actually fit later on. I need like a medium tank at best. Huh. Wait, I can actually also just put some... What's it called? Like some scaffolding below? Oh, drought is approaching. Yeah, we have to get going here. How about we prioritize those? All of them. Yeah, 3 days. And we should have enough... No, we don't have enough logs. We actually need like a lot more logs. Can I get more workers here? Oh, you don't actually do anything right now because those have not grown yet. And you need like a few more days probably? Can I kind of get a guesstimate of how long you are going to take? Also, you both are done. So I definitely can plant a lot more trees if I have 2 of yous. How about we plant... I like pine. Chestnut is like slightly more efficient. Dandelions. Why do we need dandelions? Is dandelions also something you just enjoy? Dandelions. What are dandelions for? I am clicking all the wrong things. 8 days? What are dandelions for? Is there something I can extract from it? I mean, maybe you're just eating them, but... Base food, maybe? Right, because berries also don't have, like, an effect here. I mean, I could try it, you know, while I'm at it. Worst case, I have, like, something and I'm wasting my time on. Plant some dandelions. In beaver fairy tales, dandelions are known for their melodic voices. Either way, you are kinda done. I can actually pause your job. You're moving some logs around. But that's kinda it. So I don't actually need you to work here. I'm gonna pause all of your jobs for now. Gonna figure out what I want to do with like my life here, I guess, in just a moment. I can probably unpause at least 2 of you. You should be able to harvest some trees over there. One of you can harvest those trees in case they can be harvested. One of them can be. Alright. You're probably done. And you're probably also done. I don't know if you can harvest those already. Then I'm gonna leave one of them open here. It's probably fine. Just to see if we can actually harvest those. That's actually kinda annoying. We can probably not finish this build. How many planks do you have? 26. You probably don't store them anywhere, right? Yeah, 13 each. That's fine. We can just make them on demand for now. We will probably need a proper setup later on. Well done. I guess the farm is just not going to be built anytime soon. Do I need more water, by the way? We could get like another person to work on water. I feel like we have like enough beavers now and we are actually losing water right now, so probably a wise choice. Look at them just pumping. Yeah, you can do that. And that's basically full again. Nice. I mean, we are not even talking about mushrooms, my dear friend, not a goosebot. Clearly unrelated to mushrooms. I don't even feel like we can grow mushrooms now, can we? No, we can't. You know what, while I'm at it, plant some more oak. Just because we can. Right, at some point it's going to pay off. Plant as much oak as you can. Dams are kind of bridges, so nah, you can't just start like this. This is a structure, this is a solid structure. Clearly, add the scaffolding on top of a solid structure. It is clearly not a bridge. I feel like it was probably a stupid idea to build so many houses. Now that I think about it. Could have probably invested the time somewhere else. I mean, that's a lie. I mean, we want more beavers, but you know what I mean. How about we also get... No, we are still... No good soon. Okay, how about you harvest one of them? You can walk over water. That sounds like a bridge to you. I mean, that sounds like Jesus to me. Clearly. Gotta stretch here for a moment. That's totally normal. You are all busy with 5 unemployed workers. I can put one of you here. Wait, we can also... Oh, I just realized that we have 5 people already working here. I mean, I guess we can put everyone here who's like... I'm gonna put like 10 in here, but all the people who have no space to work will just work on here. It's probably fine. Alright. To just move everything around. The drought has started and we have not finished the second dam. Damn. Kinda sad, but hey, we haven't actually started the farm up here yet, so I guess it's just the way the news goes or something like that. Can we do anything else? We could research something. A builder's hut? That's just for builders, okay. District crossing, I remember that. That you could like have different districts that are working on something else, so the beavers don't run around so much. Centrifuge we don't need. Could we get like a large water pump at some point? Okay, this is 3 wide. Huh. Produces 5 an hour? Wow, they are a lot more efficient. How many beavers do you need? You can have 3 beavers working, okay. And Jesus had the ability to constantly build bridges under his feet and demolish them after stepping. He had water walking, okay? He was just freezing all the land below, more like the water, and create ice. You know, it makes sense if you think about it, right? Totally. Okay, the issue currently obviously is that we need like another dam just to hold in some water here later on. Just because otherwise the trees at the edge here are going to die to the drought. The question is actually, I remember there was like a meter stream gauge? Water depth, flow, and bad water contamination. Yeah, I want to say like you could build like these sticks to actually measure how much water you have left. And those are also things that used to exist. Don't be thirsty, there's like a lot of water around here, okay? Just walk over there. Construction lacks materials, I get it. We need more logs. A lot more logs. Maybe I should build like a stairway up here to get this area? Maybe. Anyway, we're just going to wait for like another day. And then obviously we have a water again, which would be nice. I almost said bridge, I would never say bridge. You like water, that makes sense. Storage. We have a grist mill? Into flour, okay. We have a grill. We probably need that one soon if we are... Oh, we could actually put that one here. And then store potatoes next to it. Maybe I should build a brr staircase? Nah, I would never say that. I just said brr because it's cold in my room, okay? Metal? What's that, by the way? A tapper's shack, this is the resin stuff? Wood workshop? Strength of planks infusing with resin. So I need like infused planks at some point? Also I need gears, I remember needing gears. Oh, the gear production was like so annoying. In a paper mill? Drought ended, nice. So now we should be able to harvest some stuff soon? Those are still not done? 7 days? 7 days have not passed yet? It's kind of crazy. Water, oh yes. All of the water. Delicious water. By the way, it feels like I've only played for 15 minutes and it's already been 2 hours. I hate colony builders. Can't believe it. I know. Also, I'm not quite sure how to demolish those yet. I don't really know if I want to press the button. I'm guessing it's going to be like manual work. Yeah, it's going to be manual work. Because like I could definitely expand over here. But I'm kind of worried about like all decontamination. I'm not really sure how contamination this game works. Obviously this is contaminated. We probably don't want to hang around it. Look at all of those. Yeah, was spawn. Wait. Okay, this is okay. I have to scroll to the top. I was just wondering why, because a lot of stuff moved over here. So it's only 3 births. Okay. Oh boy, they're fucking. The fucking beavers. You're growing? Days to grow 3. Dandelions gathered by the flag. I'm guessing they're literally just to eat. Because otherwise I have like no idea what they're for. And you have nothing to do. How about I'm put in a gatherer flag over here? Should be in range of everything, yeah. If 11 children, damn. But we only have like 1 dam. Like 1 full dam at least. Look at them showering. Oh yes, I'm watching the beaver get wet. Look at them just standing there. Does that contaminate the water, by the way? I hope not. I hope they just like being wet and are not that dirty. But a creep? Nah, I'm just... I'm working for the BBC on the next documentary. You know, as you do. 1.9 dams at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, the math doesn't quite work out. It's more like, you know, 6/7. Look at all those workers. I already put that the one at the lowest priority. You guys really have nothing to do. You're just bored. Can I get you to unpause? At least get someone to work here? There's like one tree that's probably not even grown. I just want you to finally finish. Okay, I'm gonna put in like all the lumberjacks here just so they are ready for the moment they are all needed. Unless I've started the last one. I mean, you are right about that, but I have not started yet. So clearly I am right, and I knew that clearly before I checked. I definitely want to... damn? You can't just say damn here about the dam. Okay, I'm gonna remove the path. Okay, I was kind of scared that it looked like the whole dam was removed. And then we can add a stair. I, by the way, like that you can pre-build stuff. Stairway up there. Look at that. That looks kind of... Okay, I feel like it's supposed to be sap, but it just looks like somebody sneezed on a tree. Like some giant. Can I get like a... I don't know, a tree tapper or something like that? Or what would you need? A tapper's shack. 500? That's a little bit much. Perfect droplet of piss. I would have first gone for snot, but sure, let's go for piss. But I have to say, if your piss has this viscosity, maybe, just maybe, get a glass of water. Gonna put 2 of you here. And add another path. I love my pathways. Could you guys finally work, please? Oh, we have some lumber around here. Have you started shopping? Where are we getting the lumber now? You consider it? You better do. Seriously, where did you get the... I thought I was out of lumber. I'll prioritize that one though. Got like 8 logs from somewhere. You're just sitting there? Replant that tree is not marked for cutting? I could do that. If I say that, are you going to walk around? Okay, you are actually on break. So you're not walking around anyway. Look at them just walking over each other. How lovely. Okay, now the question is, do I want to go into explosives next? Because I remember... Wait, explosives work different now. From Badwater? Wait, what? Like back in the day, you needed paper for explosives. You love walking through your friends? Yeah, I love going ghosts. You needed paper back in the day because like the Badwater was new. Which I was so pretty. What do you need paper for then? Can build tunnels? Like the obvious issue would be that I first of all need to harvest the Badwater, but not just that, I also need to find ways to clean my good old beavers. So I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet, because like this is kind of what I mentioned before. There used to be a water building, mechanical. Okay, like you could use a fluid dump to basically fill a hole, and that hole would stay basically full for free because like nobody would ever pump stuff out of it. There was like a like during the drought, for example, obviously water evaporates slowly, right? But it was like basically nothing, and you could just place like one of those fields like in here, and then everything around it would just turn green. They had like another building for that one. And I'm checking if I can find it, if they still have that one. Contamination barrier? Slurs? that's not quite what I'm looking for. What would it be? It's not in... Was it in storage back then? Right, because it had like basically a sprinkler system, and I'm kind of looking for that one right now. It's not under power, probably. Gravity battery. Oh! I mean, makes sense. Gravity batteries sound cool. Don't know why you need to store power. Didn't know that this is just something you would use over time. I'm guessing because if you're using power via the manual generators, then it's probably something different. Okay, observatories are a lot more powerful, but probably only work at night. Also, they need... What's that? Pine resin? Why do you need pine resin to observe the stars? Is that like an like an allegory for alcohol? I don't know. You are harvesting dandelions? Just hanging around, okay. Is that... Okay, where are you stored? Ingredients? Oh, it's for medicine. Well-being? I did see something about that. Herbalist. Okay, you need paper. Okay, and then you get that stuff, but we need 20 gears. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I definitely don't need the dandelions then. At least for now. A detailer? Oh, customizes beaver's tail, so... Interesting. I'm just gonna check like a lot of stuff here. I still wanna get like a bakery. No, it's not a bakery, it's the grill. I need wood, and then I can get some potatoes and grill those, and I can get some... This are chestnuts? Yeah, okay. I don't even know what spatter dog is. But they sure like grilling it. Aquatic farmhouse? Oh, okay. I did see that we can grow those plants, but I wasn't sure how we would harvest them. Okay, seriously. Trees, grow. I need you to grow. I'm just gonna grow a lot more birch, I guess. Just for the future. I need those plants, okay? Quickly. You can comment on the trees? Sure. Oh wait, do I need to have a, say, cut area? Is that required? Oh, that's required, okay. Thanks. At least I'm not as surprised anymore. I was like so confused because they definitely looked grown for so long already. For some reason it made sense to me that if an area is like a farmable area, that you don't have to manually mark it, but I guess it's for people who want to have like decorative trees or something like that. Right, that would make sense. Anyway, we have like a lot of logs now, all stored already. Look at those, and oh, probably still takes quite some time. At least we have like a rough estimate like when 30 days have passed then. Can I look at the calendar just to see how long cycles were? Somehow? Is that like a history? No. It would make sense, but yeah, it's nice that they are letting you choose. It's just something I didn't really pay attention to. Also, by the way, just a reminder, this is like not a no backseating kind of game. You're free to backseat every once in a while. I don't really care about that much. Again, I played this game blind so many years ago. Right, as long as it's not a problem, I feel like it's probably fine if people just start yapping. Look at that good old river here. Wait, you can't do it anymore? You have to ask permission. I mean, it's fine. Just ask permission if you want to backseat. It's also fine. You're just saying you're free to ask, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely appreciate that you're letting me just play the game the way I want to, but I'm just saying that if you have something to say, just feel free to nag me about it. Yeah, we have like a large pile over here. You still have like a ton of workers who will transport stuff around. I can probably... No, I only have 4 of those. Except for the square circles, yeah, I mean... You know what? Just for that, Look at him, enjoyment over here. That reminds me of like the old Anno games. Because they also had like the issue where like, if I recall correctly at least, like some of the areas just like looked like that, and there were like some of the different groups that you could play where it looked like a lot nicer if you built like squares like those. Okay, where's the destroy tool? It actually looks ugly, I agree. Huh? Wait. Demolished buildings? Yes. How did I place it before? I feel like I did it like this, right? And this? That's better. Okay, then look at all our wood. It's amazing. If only those beavers were quicker when it came to transporting the wood. I might have to build like a road over here at some point just to hasten that process a little bit. By the way, I still have to recheck. Sure that isn't... Oh wait, this is... Oh wait, I remember, it's a dump. Yeah, it's a dump and I just have to build like a gap somewhere. Maybe there's like a little alcove I could fill on this map just to experiment with it. Not quite. Like, I mean, I could fill up this area here. Alternatively, I just, you know, start digging. Which I can't do because I need explosives. I need a printing press for books? Wait, what's that? A punch? Why do you need punch cards? I mean, I could also do that. Like, I could add one over here if I really wanted to, but there are like so many plants I'm harvesting, so I'm kind of annoyed by that. Also, I feel like I'm going to restructure stuff soon anyway. Construction next. I get it. You're going to get your materials at some point. The joy of punching cards. Yeah, I love punching my cards. Cut trees over here, by the way. Just because I want you on this level. Before I forget. Before I forgo. Stop telling me that you're lacking materials. You have like a lot of logs here. You just have to bring them there. Stop complaining. Oh wait, if I hold tab I can actually see the resources. Nice. Because look at it, we have like 12 here and we have like some built into here and it's going to be great. Okay, why are you not... Oh wait, this is just for storage containers. It's not for buildings. I'm going to pause you, I don't really need you. But I do need more lumberjack posts. For now, just because there's going to be a lot of work in the area, so it probably can't hurt to have like more workers. And prioritize those really quick, please. Just so we can actually get like all the wood. Yeah, I absolutely want those workers to stay upright and work the entire day. I agree, not a goosebot. You are the best. Anyway, let's see the dam. I'll probably just speed up, right? I'm gonna speed up for just a moment until the dam is built. Look at all our beavers. 11 children. This invest is actually kind of tiring. Wait, what? Oh, look at the dam. You're all focused on this game. I get it. Like, seriously, I feel like I need to take a break at some point. Like, I don't need to take a break, but I feel like if I don't take a break, then I will never take a break. That's the issue. The haulers are moving stuff around. I like that. Look at all those wet children. And now we get another farmhouse in just a minute. Oh no! Uka's corn died of old age, no! Like, I'm really happy about the fact that we don't need to build like a cemetery. You really have to get this game someday. I feel like you would absorb like so many hours into it. Yeah. But yeah, like definitely like when it comes to colony builders, this is definitely I wouldn't really call this simple in that sense, but it's definitely cozier than most that I've seen, which makes it a lot of fun. Right, time to farm. Look at all of that. Yeah, that's like the next issue I was thinking about. I don't think it's on Switch. And like, to be fair, most colony builders aren't really on console because they are not great for that, right? Like just movement-wise, for example, it's always kind of awkward to do that. And also, they tend to be kind of CPU intensive, and consoles tend to not have the strongest CPUs. Wouldn't like beavers? Good question. Anti-beaver corporation? Probably. Do I want more potatoes? Since you are not busy anymore, I could go until here. Right, this is like the... No, I can go one further if I wanted to. Yeah, there's going to be potato field, and I'm also growing sunflowers. So I'm going to put them here. I'm also going to destroy the posts. Sunflower. Neat. I still need like one of those posts active to destroy like those trees later on. By the way, can I just destroy trees? Oh, I can. I want to get rid of those trees, and then we can probably just plant the rest, because it's going to bother me otherwise. Potatoes. Could you guys get ready to remove that? Please? Please? Yeah, destroy that plant. You did it. And now the sunflower. That's nice that we have that as an option. And I would like to finish that path just because I can. I mean, I could put another shower here if I wanted to. I can also put a water tank up. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. Wait. Plant. Perfect spot for a plant next to all of the other plants. Go on, build. Build, my beavers, build! Ah, yes. And look at them all chopping down this whole forest. Ah, how lovely. This one's actually almost full. I hope they're moving those planks. Also, I would say you try to obtain them. Because like we have like a lot of workers in here. And then this one should get emptied, so the other ones can focus on that one. Okay. You are done here. Wow, there's like a lot of work being done. I like it. Oh, it actually tells you like how much you've already done. Wait, do the trees tell you as well? Oh yeah, 39%. Oh, okay. That makes us a lot easier. Okay then, what do we want to do next? We've done this one over here. I feel like we should go into science a bit more and actually research some stuff. Alternatively, lantern. Yes. Where do I want some lanterns? I feel like we need a lantern at least around here. You know, just some lighting in general. We can't place it over there. That's obviously kind of awkward. Can I rotate you all around like this? Yeah, this is probably a fancy lantern. And then one for the beavers over here, maybe? Nah, they don't get one. They don't deserve it. Maybe the people around the water? Right, like in case they are getting thirsty at night, they need one. We have like enough resources now that we are actually harvesting those trees. It does help, by the way. And then we can unpause you as well. I feel like you are going to be busy constantly. You actually mainly... Wait. Oh, you can't reach the trees over there, I just realized. Okay, I need to move you over, maybe over here. We can have like a line of all the trees. Wood, lumberjack flags. Around here? That reaches actually all of them. Like those, 7 in count. And then we can remove those all. Yes, remove. Explode! With the beavers inside, yes! Don't even need dynamite for it. Oh, I just deleted some wood. I just noticed, right? If I click on this one and there's like wood inside, it just tells me that it's going to be demolished. Guess so. Wait. There's a 2x2 tank? Yeah, there definitely is a 2x2 and a 3x3 tank. I could have put that one there, but I just wanted that one here, right? I can always move stuff later on if I really care about it. Also, while we're at it, well-being, I could put like another shower here. Like there? Sure. Right next to the drinking water. Look at them. All working, and now we should actually reach all the trees constantly. Nice. Oh, more well-being. What did we get? Wet fur, probably, yeah. Nice. They are so happy. Happy as a clam, a wet clam. I also want to get like a better water pump, right? Like the large one could be fine. The issue is obviously that we would have to build a structure around here. Can I manage this somehow? The issue is that if I'm looking at... I could get like a double platform. And then I should be able to do that. And like move the water over here, then we can have like more farmland. I would kind of remove a lot of these resources probably and do something else with them. Maybe just expand the carrot farm down here so we have like more food. Something like it. And then we could have like some large water tanks here. Right, if I remove this one block, then we can actually put like a 3x3 water tank in there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just because I like demolishing stuff. Demolish you? Yes. And I want water, no storage. The large tank would fit in here. Oh wait, I need better resources for that one. So I'm probably not going to do that. I could get some small tanks here though. I just noticed a good thing that I didn't buy it, because that seems kind of stupid if I can't actually make metal blocks yet. Wait, this is just a large water. This one needs treated planks. Okay, how about we figure out how to do something interesting then? I want to... Okay, here's the thing. I actually want to get like a bad water ring. But for that one, I need to expand like my base quite a lot. And for that, I also need metal, and I need treated planks, and I also need gears. So how about we figure out how to make gears now? First of all, I kind of want to move my wood production up here somehow. Just because like we don't need like the green stuff, like we don't need the greenery to actually work on it. But where would I move the power along? I could just place like a lot of... You know what? It's actually not too bad of an idea now that I think about it. I could build like some platforms here. Or like a proper... What's it called? Like a levee? They are solid. They're actually cheaper than dams, which is interesting. And then kind of have like a... kind of an area here where I can put like all the water wheels, move all the power up here, and then I would have like my construction site for like all the wood stuff over here. I feel it seems decent, yes. I just need like a lot of wood first. This is probably such a waste, but I do love projects like those. Oh, I can actually draw it a lot better. Okay, all of them are 12. That is fine. Then power, I want some wheels that are connected over here. I'm not going to build everything at once, I'm just kind of planning. You're so confused? I want to move like the wood production over here, like not the wood, but the plank production over here, because planks obviously don't need the greenery here, so I can use like more farmland here. And I want to have like a proper, I guess, power spine, I'm gonna call it. Right, I'm gonna move like the power along here. Up here, and then I have like here my platform for like all of the industrial stuff, because I also need a lot of gears in the future, right? And I have like this whole wood production basically as a there's like kind of the center of wood. And why am I building all the levees? So it's you know, straight. That's like the only reason it looks better. Can I pause stuff? Like, is there like a mass pausing? I don't think there is, right? Unmarked resources, demolished buildings, assign priorities. All of those are like low priority for now. And this one's like built first, right? Because I have like this entire area where I can grow like trees up until here, I would say. Okay, I guess up until here. I'm going to expand my oak production as best as I can. I'm also going to remove you and you. I'm gonna destroy the stuff inside of there at some point, so I'm gonna just leave it. Why would I still... because I want the water to move along here, it should be... So, okay. If I understand the physics in the game correctly, right? We get like power per water that's flowing through. If I make this tighter as a spot, then there should be more water flowing through per square, basically. So the power should actually be increased. Because I'm like barely cutting into like the growable fertile land doing that. Right, because we do know that this one, for example, produces more power. We had that, like, for example, currently it's producing 80, but if you're looking at the power wheel itself, it produces 135, and originally it produced like 150 or something like that. Where is it? I also need a power shaft here. Also, I need a vertical power shaft, which needs gears. Oh, okay, great. So I need to at least build like a few gears before I continue. Gear workshop I can afford. It needs planks, that's okay. I can put you just there. Wait, I can flip you. Aha, and you should be connected power wise. And that should hopefully be enough. Look at that gear workshop just working so fast because everything is nearby. Also, we are running out of food, I just noticed. I should probably work on that. Is there anything I can quickly get nearby? Food. I need some gathering flags. I can get like 2 here. Then I can at least gather that stuff real quick. And I kind of want to get rid of those, because they're probably going to get them first, and I don't want that. I mean, I can prioritize in a moment. Because we have a little bit of food, right? It's coming in, it's just not fast enough currently. Just checking, did anyone die of starvation already? I don't think so. Okay, you are going to prioritize on berries. Same for you. Whoever is going to work there in a moment. Same, by the way, for you. Berries, can I let you work, or are you full when it comes to storage? I don't know how this works, because technically you are full. Okay, now you can actually store 20 of each. Okay, then it's fine. Look at us getting food. People are not going to starve today, how nice. And look at them, building gears. As quickly as they can. Finally, some work. I could add like another water wheel if I wanted to. Because I feel like you're not getting full power currently. Right, because you probably... Power input maximum, yeah, you're definitely under the amount of power that I want inside of you. Can I 50 log? We have like a lot of logs, yeah, sure. I'm gonna do that, it's temporary, it's okay. Should at least increase the power somewhat. For a bit, yeah, run around. Do it, you don't need your pathways, you're smart little beavers. You know, thinking about it, 50 logs is actually quite a lot. Like if you compare that like to a normal building, 50 logs inside of there. I mean, to be fair, it's like a 3x3 building if you think about it. Maybe I'm overthinking this. This is probably a fine amount of wood for a water wheel. Oh, look at them. We're getting sunflower seeds now. And they're eating them? I don't know if sunflower seeds are... They're just... Okay, they are still nutrition. So they're actually eating something, okay. Like properly. It's not just for fun, it's not just chocolate. They're probably getting their calories out of that one. Alright, now we just wait for the next day, I guess. Maybe? Oh, drought. No, you can't just drought me here. By the way, you're working. I probably need like more water. I feel like you're kind of struggling at this point. 2 of them. I want to store up a lot before the next drought comes. I can't go over there. That's true. They probably need that for their overworked teeth. I agree. Where is it? Destroy resource. I'm gonna destroy this one bush. That's fine. Just destroy it quickly before I change my mind. And then I also need more water tanks. Wait, storage? Water tanks? Every single spot I can place a water tank, I'm gonna place one. Also, we don't need you currently. You're not really doing anything at those gallery flats. Okay. Do it. Destroy the resource. Do it. Do it now. I wanna place a path here. Intense waiting. Exclamation pixel spot for you. I mean, you can always get the redeem, you know? I would totally take a break then. Okay, anyway, water pump. You're working, perfect. You're also working, also perfect. And the water wheel is also working. And you're basically not producing anything like compared, right? Like this is what I was talking about earlier. The water flows through here and through here, but this one produces a lot less power than this one because the, right, like most of the water's flowing this way and not inside of there. But it's still helping, right? It should increase the production. Just a little bit at least. And now that we have like all of... Beavers injured? Injury? Refuses to work because of injury? Wait, will it being? Do I have like a shower? Medical bed? Huh, I guess I need one. I do have enough science for it as well, which is nice. Okay, just like a... Sure? You know what? Triage codes. I love them. Just for the future, right? It's probably not going to be necessary for any, you know, any time. I'm just gonna lower the priority on all of them but one and get like one of them. Yeah, and also, no good select. Oh wait, I need to still select water. Produce all the water, my good old beavers. Do it. I need more water. And you as well. And even more water, just to store it, right? Like, when a drought comes, then it's going to be annoying, right? Unless I can actually add all of it in. All of the water, okay, now we can store how much? 270, that's not that amazing, but hey, we should probably survive a drought. Oh wait, I completely forgot we are having all of those potatoes, and we can't even process them yet. We still need those grills. You know what? 2 grills here. Nearby, it's actually a reasonable choice if you ask me. And then we can give them some decoration in just a moment. Demolish some buildings, yeah. And then we need a storage room for all those potatoes. Probably over here somewhere. Small warehouse? Nah. I want a big one. You know what? Okay, that doesn't actually work. I had like an idea there. How about I rotate you? I know I'm overthinking this, but this is important to me, okay? How about I put like 2 storage rooms there? And instead put like some structure here. Storage rooms. Because we are going to need one later on anyway, so... Doesn't actually hurt to prepare that one. And we have like 20 planks all the time. We also have like gears. What did I need the gears again for? Oh yeah, I needed the vertical shafts, right? And I need that to combine those. Yeah, I need like a lot of, like, power shafts are like so cheap, and then you have like those. Yeah, it's okay though. I just need you to connect somewhere later on. And I can move the power over here, and then I'm gonna have like the whole production here, and I'm gonna be so happy about it. Also, I need, while I'm at it, I want to move that storage somewhere else maybe? I don't actually know. Do I want to move that one? Probably not. Not yet. But you guys can probably work on this. By the way, is this in range? Is that the issue? How do I increase the range? Do I need another district? Isolated. Establishes a district with its own population, resource, and isolated path network. So I need like I can actually do that. And then I can isolate the path network on the dam later on. Gonna do that later on though. For now, this is like actually not that important. I just wanna focus on the stuff that I'm doing over here. How about I lower the priority of this one then? It's just for later. To be fair, I feel like you're not in range anyway, right? Like, to my understanding, you can only go basically up till here with your workers. And if I add like a new system over here, then it would be fine, and I can get like all the workers to basically handle all the woodworking, and then have like some that handle all the wood, not the wood, the food, and they can just move the food around over time. That's probably a good idea if you ask me. A decent one at least. No recipes selected? Okay, you wanna grill potatoes. Do it, grill them all. That also means you need more wood. We need more wood. Okay, you should have enough wood actually. You just have to get all the logs in. And you're still working on stuff. That's probably going to take some time because I need like a lot of stuff. And you're all, by the way, hungry. You would not be hungry if you just baked more potatoes, by the way. Yeah. You as well, by the way, grilled potatoes. How many raw potatoes do we have? 16? Okay, this is ingredients, not medicine. Okay. That makes more sense as a symbol. Grill. Grill like your heart depended on it, or your life, not just your heart. I guess your stomach more than your heart. Look at the wheel not even moving. I mean, the drought is going to start in just a moment. So there's like some truth to it, but still annoying to see that there's like no power at all. Huh. I guess the drought, like before the drought starts, the water already stops, kind of. Interesting, 4-day drought. Do we have enough water? I hope we do. Worst case, we can get like some more water from here just because we're storing so much water in those channels over here. I mean, some of it's flowing this direction, I just noticed. That's bad. Yeah, you're lacking power, I get it. That's okay though. We probably need to stop that next time. We could just put a proper levee here and have like all the water flow over here. That's actually not going to be enough because we actually need to also close this one off then. That's kind of annoying. I mean, it's kind of part of the game. It would be kind of sad if it was like that easy. No good selected. You want baked potatoes. Where are those? Baked potatoes. I guess they're grilled, not baked, but you know what I mean. Delicious potatoes. All of the potatoes. So few remaining, that's okay. Those trees should be chopped soon. Yeah, you're done already? Can you not reach them? You can. Okay, you're probably just busy with something. They probably just grew just a moment ago. While I'm at it, also don't really want those dandelions. I'm gonna replace those with like other trees. Since they don't really have anything to do currently anyway, so Destroy all of those. That's okay. Then we can remove the gatherer flag from over here. We don't really use that one. Construction next materials? Oh, that makes sense. Yo, welcome back, cat. Well, I feel like you missed me doing one thing at least. I don't know. The one thing that you actually miss is me realizing that, again, like this placement kind of sucks for those water wheels. Like even before the drought came, they stopped quite early. So, probably not for very long though, because I'm slightly unaware for all the focusing. I mean, you know what? That's actually reasonable, and I'm also not going to be streaming for that much longer. Remind me, like, if you are still watching like 15 to 30 minutes, remind me I'm gonna stop at some point. I will probably not stop unless I get like a reminder, which is like the issue. But I can tell you that I will probably return to this game. Don't know when though. I don't know, depending on how much time I have tomorrow, maybe? No promises though, right? I do know that this is like one of those games I can just stand here for like hours and hours. But definitely at least next week at some point. But I do want to do like a lot of editing, because I'm actually behind on editing. I have like so many episodes prepared for the YouTube series already. Right, like I have probably recorded for like another month or so, just because Blueprints has been so much fun. But I need to edit it, right? This is like the annoying thing. Can't just continue doing that. And I also, okay, you don't have any water anymore, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see if the water pumps are fine. You still have like some water, I'm guessing. I don't know if it's going to last. I mean, a bit of water's left. We probably need to add like one of those weird sticks. A stream gauge. I mean, we have 150, sure. I want to place you here somewhere. Can I? If I place you here, can you reach that from on top? Ooh, another goal. Wet fur, yeah, shelter. We did get the grilled potatoes, by the way, and this, the sunflower seeds. Campfire. Oh, lanterns, obviously. Oh, everyone loves lanterns. But yeah. Also, I noticed that this is actually too far away. I need to actually start a new district center. Like the wood facilities, I'm gonna call it. And they should be in range of that. And then I can build like one of those district limiters over here on the dam. And then have like all the food production in this area, for example, and all of the people sleeping there. Even though I'm not sure if I need to build new housing. I probably do need to, some more. Then I need to transfer some resources over all the time. But we will figure that one out soon. Look at them working. Look at all those trees finally sprouting over here. We're getting so much wood. I love it. Yeah, now building needs water, and you still are missing materials, which makes sense because you need planks, which we don't have. But we do have gears. And I needed those gears to make like a vertical shaft, which is why I did like this whole contraption over here. Anyway, one more day. We can do that. I'm trying to think, how am I doing this? Okay, how about this? I'm going to wait until the water comes back. And I'm probably going to cut it there, because I feel like this is a decent cutting point. And next time I'm going to work on the wood production district over here. That's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully survive, because I feel like I've definitely built too many houses. And that definitely leads to the fact that I am struggling with food just a little bit right now. Oh. You're all soon dying. That's okay though, because water's going to be back soon. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, the potatoes have already all died. Yeah, that's annoying. Also, like the next thing I need to do is actually build like levees over here to help with like the water. The only issue is obviously that the water also flows over here. I could actually stop it all if I got like a levee over here, then everything would flow over here slowly. And then this would be like the only proper river. But hey, we have like time, right? I still need the Badwater ring to get like all of the explosives, and once I have unlocked that, I can, you know, build whatever. Oh, you're completely out of water, by the way. Good thing. We only need to survive for like... Okay, you have 1.8 days, 2 days. Yeah, it's probably fine. You're probably all going to survive. And while I'm at it, how about we plant some more trees? Some more oak. It should be fine. Let's wait for the water. 0.5 days. I mean, next drought is definitely going to be an issue. If we don't get the next levee going. Maybe we just need a lot of big water tanks. I feel like that might be better now that I think about it. And then we can have one of those, what's it called? The dump, which we can, by the way, build. And then we can, during droughts, just fill up this little area here, ever so slightly, so the plants don't die. That's probably an idea. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Now that I think about it, probably the smartest thing I can do. Obviously, patting my own shoulder, right? Like my own back as well. Drought ended, cycle 4 begins. Woo! Okay. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wait until the water's back. I love how that looks. Move, water, move! Look at that water. It's weirdly goopy. Ah, look at that. It's probably going to take like an entire cycle just to reach us again. It needs water, yeah, I get it. You're going to get your water soon. Oh, that's the other stream. Water jelly, delicious. It's like choo-choo jelly, like the blue one. But like a lot of it. And look at it, it's going to get green in just a moment. And now they can actually reharvest that stuff. Yeah. Going to take like a minute for the dam to actually fill up. Look at the water. I just really love looking at it while it rises. By the way, if I click the stick... Oh, I don't have the materials. That explains so much. I want to see if I can actually get some information here. Come on. Just a bit. Just a bit more. And all the beavers can actually get wet again. How lovely. Come on. Just a bit. You can do it, damn. You can do it. You can pass the dam. Ignore the fact that there's just like this gap here. Oh wait, there's actually not a proper gap. It's actually flowing inside of there. Oh! We did it. We did it. We are getting water again. The shower's working and the plants are all dead. Anyway. It's watered and healthy. How nice. Most of them actually survive, and I'm gonna wait until, wait. Once you start spinning again, look at them. Producing so much power suddenly. Just because there's just like this massive wave going over there. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Save the game. Yeah, save the nest. And then I'm going to end it. Let's switch over. Exit to desktop. Yeah. I'm not gonna share feedback. It's been too fun. If you make me share feedback, I'm gonna have to think about this game, and then I'm gonna not stop, you know? Anyway, let's switch over to a little bit of music. I didn't even notice. Was there music in the background? I don't know. I was just so focused on the whole game. I have no idea what has been happening around me. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It has been a lot of fun. I will definitely continue this game soon. Again, like, I don't know if I'm gonna do like a... Wait. We'll have to start a new stream with feedback. Exactly. No, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If I do, it's going to be like a spontaneous thing. Otherwise, next week, definitely. Saturday and Sunday, obviously, not Breath of the Wild. Why am I confusing them already? Tears of the Kingdom, definitely at least one of those days, but likely both of them because I don't have Pathfinder Friday, so Saturday should be fine. And then Sunday, I probably still have the energy. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm heading out of here. Tears of the Beaver Kingdom. I mean, we could build a lot of tiers next time. I don't know. That's definitely going to happen. But still, thank you all for watching. I'm heading out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Till then, have a good one. And bye-bye.